Fast as fuck, boy. Still fast as fuck, boy.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
You guys hear me? Sorry it took a while. I'm trying to figure some shit out, man. It's driving me nuts. I don't think I figured it out very well. Do you guys see these like weird numbers on my screen? No. Oh, I think only I don't know. OBS did some stupid like update, bro. It's driving me nuts. Everything's different. Drive me nuts, bro. I hate updates. Like, why update it? It was beautiful. Hawk, my man. Spam the fuck out 22s like it's your last one. Tell your baby mama, your grandma, yo, daddy, that we live. Get the kids. Wake them up. 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 Kill your side chick. Oh, nice, Upsilon. All right, creating the Bojangles coming in with the 99. Actually, let me see if it works. I tried, so I'm trying to change up. Thank you so much for the 99 cents, bro. Much love. I'm trying to see if I set it up properly. I don't think I did. I don't think I linked it right. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, all right, it turned on.
Bro, thank you so much for the dono. I'm trying to display. I'm trying to do something new, man. You guys know me. I'm always trying to do new shit on my stream. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
My man, Hot Crypto coming in with that Dollarino as well. Thank you, buddy. All right, enter YouTube URL. Let's see if this works. Oh, damn it. Oh, wait. Does it work now? Oh, I think I figured it out. Oh my God. Okay, let's see if this works. Does this work?
Yeah, all right, it turned on.
No, that's not what it was supposed to do. God damn it. Okay, hold on. Oh, I know what. You know what? Hold on. This one. Ah, I got it. Yes, it works. I figured it out. All right, now how do I make it erase? I don't want it to be there forever. But I want when people donate, you know, showing some extra love, it shows up on the screen automatically. I feel like that would incentivize people more, you know? That'd be pretty cool. You get to see in front of the whole world your dono.
Yeah, all right, it
You don't have to keep donating. It works now. But how do I delete it? Thank you for that, man. Thank you very much. Oh, I see. I can select it and unselect it. Yo, that's badass. That's really cool. Okay. So look. Does that show now his new one? The $2 one? Look at that. Hawk Crypto Mining says DJ is my booth thing. Yes, I got it. This is going to be great, bro. Oh, hammy time. Is that cool? Do you like it like this, guys and girls? All right, hold on. I gotta hide this.
Stop the cap.
Hold on. I got to test one more thing. I'm so sorry. I got to add this widget real quick. So unprofessional, but who cares, right? I don't give a shit. Late, not late. Nobody cares. Because you're going to watch it anyways. It's the best fucking Friday night show on planet Earth. And you got nothing else to do anyways. Stop the fucking cap. All right, we got it up and running. My bad, everybody. I do apologize for the long wait. All right. All right, one hype song and then we start the stream. None of these are hype, bro. These freaking songs suck ass. 48 viewers. I want to see 42,000 22s in chat.
Another one. Congratulations. You played yourself.
Stop the cap.
50 people, but only 17 likes. What is this shit? 22 likes. That's a good number. I'm not showing no face until I see 40 likes. Hit the damn like button. Tell your baby mama, tell your grandmother that we live. Bro, this music just ain't it. This music is not it. Where is the hype music? I need something to get me rock hard. Where is the music that makes me hard? Now, thank you. Oh, yeah, we got the 40 likes. Nice. All right, I'll do a face reveal in a second. I need better music. I cannot show my face with this trash music. Can I get one song that's decent? Birds chirping. That's not good. Really? I clicked on dubstep. This is what I get. Really? Really? Is that supposed to make me rock hard? I'm getting limp. Birds chirping. There we go. Use the bathroom now. Everybody grab a beer. I'm grabbing a beer and then we start. Should be live in about 60 seconds. 60 viewers, 44 likes. Tell your fucking kids. Tell the baby mama. We got a special guest, Hot Crypto Mining. I'm losing my voice already. Hot Crypto Mining will be joining us. Please, Hot Crypto, have your YouTube URL. Be prepared to paste away. Make sure you check out my boy Hot Crypto. Two of the greatest YouTubers you're ever going to see on a Friday night, all in one place.
Stop the cap.
All right. I'm back. I've teased all of you. The chat put you on timeout? Really? Upsilon Mining needs 36 subscribers to hit 1,000. Can we get him to 1,000? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the world's greatest Friday night show that you could ever imagine.
Stop the cap.
Neil Armstrong couldn't mess with us. The Ethereum merge cannot stop us. What is wrong with this guy? What is wrong with you? Beautiful day. I don't know why I have double chat there. Can you guys see me? Oh, I don't think you see me. I'm trying to show my face right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's my face? You know what? I think the viewer Colin is borrowing my camera. Hold on. What is going on? Why can't I see myself? Something is using my camera right now. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna roll with it. Enter. You're supposed to be able to see my face right now, but you can't. Oh, wait. Sorry. I don't know. It's messing up. Whatever. Who cares? Add to Steam. Okay. Hello, beautiful people. Now, let's get Hawk in here. Invite my boy Hawk. Mr. Hawk, I'm about to DM you. See, I'm supposed to actually run the stream through this website, but I refuse. I like OBS better. I don't give a shit. High quality has never been my thing. People don't come to my channel for the high quality. You come for the memes. Let me know if that link works for you. Hawk. Oh, my light is way too bright. My goodness. East solo mine for the win. Raven is greater than Ergo, which is greater than Flux, which is greater. Oh, I don't know about all that. You tripping. Raven coin's cool. But you tripping. Okay, let's see. We're waiting on Hawk. My boy Hawk coming in. Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't hear the music. Damn.
Wait, you guys couldn't hear the music that whole time?
No, I can't hear the music now. I heard it on the channel. I just couldn't hear it now.
Hello, Mr. Hawk. Let me make sure everything looks good on the stream.
Yeah, let me see. Hold on.
Does it look normal? I look like a midget at this angle, bro. I swear I'm not a midget.
Yeah, I look big on this angle, so.
Yeah, you do it on purpose.
I do.
It's okay. I'm secure. I'm secure. Not saying you're not. I'm just saying. But like when I look like this and I watch a video and I'm like, dude, what am I, like 5'4"? I'm like, what the fuck is it? Just the angle, chat. All right, hold on. We're gonna make ourselves look better here. Some old guys in the chat like, you're insecure. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear that shit. All right.
Girl, everybody's insecure.
Why do I look so pale?
See?
Let me see. Is that better? I look as pale. Just lighting. Hold on. Is that better? Does that look?
Let me see. What do you got? You're good.
Yeah.
One more notch.
Okay. Anyways,
right.
What is going on? Hawk Crypto. How's it going, dude?
Oh, man. It is going. It's going, bro. It's going.
So for those who don't know, you're new to the channel or you're watching for the very first time ever, welcome. This is the Friday night show I'm going to start doing on Friday nights. Times kind of depend, but I'll try to keep it at or around this time on Friday nights. And the special guest, Hawk Crypto, is joining us. So in this show, there's a couple rules. One, you have to have a webcam. If you don't have a webcam, hey, you can still be a viewer, and I appreciate you, but please do not call in. There's a few, VIP situations. Well, like Red Panda, right? I'm not gonna make him do a face reveal. He did call in 2 shows ago, so obviously, like, I can't. I'm not gonna force the VIPs to show their face if they don't normally do that. But overall, webcam absolutely 100%. If you don't have webcam, please do not call in to the show. Number 2, no politics. Sir, no politics. No government talk. Due to my job, I don't want to get into those kind of things, especially on the internet.
I'm leaving.
Yeah, due to my job, guys, I got to be careful. So I don't want to talk about any of that publicly. And be cool. Be cool overall.
Stop the cap.
I don't mind if you want to bring that smoke. If you think Hawk is a piece of crap, or you think that I'm a piece of crap, by all means, bring it. I genuinely encourage it. Absolutely. If you hate us, bring that smoke.
Bring the keyboard warriors.
Yeah, bring it on, keyboard warriors. Just keep it PG-13-ish. No racist crap. No, you know what I mean. You guys can totally.
We don't tolerate that BS.
Nothing too wild, but other than that, man, I think I touched on all of it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, if you guys disagree with us, so please, when you do call in, another thing, I want to keep it at 3 to 5 minutes. There's so many people that like to call in. All right, so roughly 3 to 5 minutes, and let me post the link, and we'll get the first person. Viewer call in link. Must have webcam. Hold on. Let me put must have webcam.
Oh man.
Must have. See, I really like the webcam thing. 1, because it makes it more personal, but also 2, there's only so much trolling that can be done. Like, not many people are gonna do some crazy crap and then show their face. You know what I mean?
Thomas Sherman asked me a question. Am I planning on getting another L7? Yes. It's the only ASIC I think is worth buying. In my opinion, I think if you're gonna get S19s or you're gonna Bitcoin mine, you need 100 of them, man. You need a lot of them to make money. 1 or 2 S19s is just not going to be worth it, especially if you're at home mining.
Hello
I
from
sold
India.
my 2 S19s. So.
Yeah. Hello,
Yeah, I got rid
India
of 'em.
viewer. Yeah, I got offered an L7. I don't know if it was a scammer or not. This guy was being kind of weird, but it was like $6,500. He's in he gave me I'm going through blah blah blah.
Was it a Twitter direct message?
It was.
Yeah, I got that too.
Long spiel. I was like, listen, bro.
Yeah,
He's like, dude,
yeah,
can
I
you
got
just
it. Yeah, I got it.
He's like, can you just tweet me out, bro? I was like, look, because I kind of felt bad, but I was like, look, I'll tell you what we can do. You can send it to me, right, to my PO box. If you're really going through it, I'll help you out, right? And I'll make sure that the machine is legit. I'll make sure it works. I'll make sure you say it is what it is, and everything can be done through me. He's like, oh no, I need the money now, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, if you're not gonna send it to me, I'm not putting my name on it, right? I'm not gonna be like, hey guys, go check out this guy. And it's 56 coming in with the big PP energy. $5. He says noodles, and noodles. Any response to that?
I like noodles too.
He likes noodles. Thank you so much, 56. All right, who's our first caller?
Who we got?
Did I use the wrong link? Get your butts in here. Hopefully, does that link work, chat? Let me know. New England, why don't you ever get on the show, bro?
I've been trying to get New England to do something for the longest time, dude.
New England, get in here.
The longest time.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? Get in here. Tell us about your YouTube channel. Tell us what coins you guys are mining. Call in, Patrick. Let's go, Tanes. Get that webcam on. Call in. Tell us about your plan. So while we're waiting for someone to call in, what has changed for you, Hot Crypto?
In regards to
like coins, whatever you're mining.
Oh, so you're gonna think I'm crazy. Not
Okay.
financial advice, but I did some research today, and I found out that Vertcoin had an all-time high of $8. Right?
Okay.
And it's at 17 cents.
Okay.
So I said, I'm starting to move everything off Ethereum already, right? I got 3 gigahash on Ergo. I got, a kilohash on Flux.
Can you pause that thought? I want to hear this. My kid's like being crazy. 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
You guys just see what this man just did to me. And he invites me on the show. You believe this? I ain't going to be nice now. I ain't going to be nice. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just kidding. I love him. He's my boy. But we got any questions in here?
Continue. I'm sorry. I want to hear this one about Vert. Okay.
No. So anyway, I did some. The Mining King actually brought it up to me. Mining King Business Solutions brought it up to me. And it was pretty funny. You walked away. I'm like, you see what this guy just did to me?
Wow. I know. How dare I have kids?
Right. No. So the Mining King brought it up to me, and he's just like, hey man, like, you know, I'm just saying. So I went to look at it, and it's low, man. Like, it's 17 cents a coin. It was at a high of $8.
How long ago was it $8?
Oh man, it was a while back.
It's been like 10 years. Yeah. Are you sure? Last year?
Last year, 2 years ago, or something like that. Let me see. I'll tell you right now.
I know Vert used to be a thing, like before I got into mining.
I mean,
it's kind of.
It's even listed on Ledger. Like, it's everywhere, right?
Yeah,
like
it is.
It's legit. Like, it's not a suspected rug pull like all the other ones are.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, let's see. Year to date. Yeah, bro, it hit. Oh wait, no, hold on. I'm sorry.
So we actually have a caller. I'll say before we take that call, yes, I like maybe not necessarily that coin, but I like a lot of these coins. That's where my mind is too. That's why I started mining Raven like a week ago. It's gone up 60% today. I think you mentioned that as well. I'm looking at a lot of the coins that people are not looking at, because if you guys look right now, what's moving the market is not Bitcoin. It's all these altcoins, proof of work coins, and I think all the other coins have a potential to go up pretty high.
Yeah, I think you get a small bag, even if it goes up, 20, 30 cents on the dollar. Like, it's a nice little profit there. It's just spec mining at this point. Like, do a rig on it.
They hung up on us. They hung up on us.
Who was it? I can't see.
I don't know. Call back. Get your butt in here. Let's go.
Raven Boy Crypto asked me, are they still doing development? Guys, I don't know, honestly. I'm going to do some research, though. I was planning on doing a video on it. And I'm going to message the guys on their Twitter, see what they're doing, see if there's anything new. You never know. You know what I mean? You never know. So get a small bag. It's on Zelcore, so that's what I use right now. So
Thomas says something interesting. Raven equals no premise and Ergo equals legit tech. Now let me comment on that. I definitely believe in Ergo a lot more than Raven. However, as you're seeing just in the last week, since all of us started making videos, the hash rate, the difficulty has gone through the roof. Okay. And so what is everybody going to start doing? They're going to start going on Ergo. They're going to start going on Flux. I love that. That's great. However, we're going to get way less yield. So at that point, it's like, oh man, like I was making $120 off my Ergo. Suddenly now I'm making like 50 that quick in a span of a week. So
right.
Yeah, so maybe some of these other coins is where the money is temporarily. I'm not saying long term.
Yeah, right. Temporarily,
but maybe temporarily that's a good route, because everybody's going to be focused on the same three coins, ETC, Flux, and Ergo.
I mean, Raven Coin's just like a peer-to-peer, cash system, like, so to speak. Like, it doesn't really have any utility. You know what I mean? Like, so comparing it to Ergo, is it even a fair comparison? I mean, like, we can sit here and compare, Flux and Ergo, because they have like utility, right? Raven doesn't really have a utility. Not that I'm aware of. You can't put NFTs on their platform. Like,
they have NFTs. Really I'm pretty sure they have NFT.
They have NFTs on their platform? I thought you couldn't put them on there.
No, they do, because they have Ravencoin art. I met somebody at BTC 2022, and he was like starting up an NFT project with like art and shit. Oh, we got a caller.
I don't know. All right, let's bring him in.
Did you hear that beep noise? Oh, my man CW. Wow. He called in last time. Best first guest we could have possibly had from Ergo. Wow. Here we go, chat. Yo. CW.
Hey, guys. How's things? I thought I'd break the ice a little bit and sort of hopefully get some people in here and start chatting.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
What is up, man?
Great studio back there. I like it.
Yeah,
love
cheers,
that.
Mate.
Love
Thanks
the
very
look,
much.
man.
That is nice. I need to get something like that, man. Way better than me.
Good to see, DJ. You finally found your shirt, mate.
I did. You like it, huh? You know where it was? It was in my daughter's floor. I don't know if they were playing with it or what, but it was like in her toy box.
Yeah, fair enough. Of all the places.
Oh, somebody says, who is CW? Do you want to introduce yourself, CW? The myth, the man, and the legend.
Sure. As part of the Ergo Foundation now, so yeah, just following you guys closely, just to see what you're chatting about, and obviously sort of try and bring some education for the Ergo side of things. So
Please,
if anyone has any questions, by all means, reach out.
please
But
do,
yeah, for the
man.
most part, more than happy just to discuss what's going on in the industry as a whole.
Absolutely, man. So, since we last spoke, is there anything new from Ergo?
Yes, just in the last sort of 24 hours, trading has gone live on Hobie. So another centralized exchange that hopefully provides some utility for you guys to be able to sort of obviously liquidate. Mining's a business, so you obviously have to sort of cover your costs. So yeah, hopefully that sort of provides some utility for you guys.
Nice.
Right on. Right on.
I
That's
love
great,
the
man.
project. I love the project, man. I really do. I got 3 gigahash on you guys right now, and I like it a lot, man. I like it.
Yeah,
I like what
cheers.
the whole thing's about.
Thanks very
Absolutely,
much for your
man.
contribution. I
Absolutely,
love your
man.
setup also. It's good to sort of follow your build out that your hosting facility. So I've been following that pretty closely. It's been nice to watch.
I appreciate it. The new facility is going to be, and DJ, if you don't mind, I just want to touch on this for a minute.
Please do, man. Please do.
The new facility is actually going to be ready to go with a megawatt. And then we've negotiated our electric rate, which is really good. It's going to be significantly cheaper than what I'm paying in this facility. And it's exciting, man. It's exciting. And I've been watching Ergo closely too. And I think you guys have a great network, great base. And I'm looking forward to, I'm hoping that, and from a lot of different reasons, but one of the main reasons is I'm hoping you guys really take lead because, like, don't get me wrong, I love Flux too. I love what Flux is doing as well. I love both of you guys, like two kids.
Yeah.
You know what I
same.
mean? And but you guys actually, we get more. And I did the video on this. I know you commented it on my YouTube. And excuse me, on my Twitter. Well, I think you get more with the auto Lycos algorithm out of your GPUs than you get, with other algorithms. So that's why I'm liking it. Like, I'm getting 280 mega hash on a 3090 at like 240 something watts. Like, it's just, I look at it and I'm just
crazy,
like,
isn't it?
Oh my God. And if you do the math, it's more than I was getting out of it, on Ethereum. So like, because it's about half, right? So like, I love it, man. I hope you guys stay there. Don't switch anything, please. We all want to save money and power. So, but it's great, man. I like it. So what's new on what else is new? What are the plans? What's big in the next year for Ergo?
Yeah, a number of things. So basically, we're just sort of building out. The Ergo Foundation's basically just promoting the non-breaking development on the Ergo platform. So obviously providing as much use and utility for the developers, which then in turn basically provides value for miners. So just trying to build that out. But initially, we've just started just in the last sort of past week, actually, we're hosting a Ergo hackathon. So that's basically going to be miner centric also. So if you guys have any ideas about what sort of use and utility that you guys want to actually build out and provide utility for yourselves, by all means, reach out and propose a topic to sort of discuss and ultimately build out. So there's a sort of 20K prize pool, 18K USD prize pool for that, plus a number of other incentives from partners. So that's sort of in line with, we're partnered with Flux actually and Ethereum. So another couple of proof of work protocols. So yeah, it's great to sort of see that cross collaboration. And I think we do have a nice synergy with Flux going at the moment also with our communities. You touched on sort of basically mining both Flux and Ergo. So it's great to see that sort of collaboration in the industry.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I gotta write some of this stuff down. You guys send me a message on Twitter or wherever so we can be reminded. I got so much stuff going on, and I'm always like, but I definitely want to be involved. That's awesome, man. What do you think, DJ? I think that's great.
I love it, man. I want to hear when you say hackathon, right? Like, what does that entail?
It's basically you just basically have a short time period to submit an idea, and you basically try and build that idea up, and it could just be a proof of concept. You could just write a white paper, but a lot of people sort of go in and dive in and start actually building code and dApps and a number of other sort of feature sets. So it's about building out the ecosystem, and basically the topic of this one being sort of mining and minting. So yeah, providing incentives for miners. So I'm not too sure if you're aware, Hawk, but the GetBlock.io guys, I spoke to DJ about this last week, last call in. They're creating smart pools. So it's basically decentralizing the traditional mining pool model and having basically everything on chain. So it's not in a black box. You can see the rewards that you're entitled to. And everything's just open and transparent. I think that's fantastic for miners.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you mentioned this. I saw a video today. Bitsby Trippin put it out. Something about the smart pool. I watched that. You know, and it might be something for us to talk about because as a hosting service, we want to offer our own pool. We might set up our own so customers can go straight and just pay their fees through the pool without having to do anything there. But we'll talk about that, I guess, when the time comes. We're ready to do it. But that's awesome, man. I like DJ. This gives me hope.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gives me hope. You know what I mean?
Let me read. Sorry to interrupt you. Pocket Change says, thank you for the $10 and congratulations on 10,000. We hit 10,000 subscribers the other day. Woo!
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Pocket Change. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No. I love what you guys are doing, man, and it's great. And I hope some good things are going to be coming in the future. I know a lot of people are. Let me ask you this question, CW. I don't mean to put you on the spot. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but
by all means. What
do you have to say to people that are concerned that Ergo, there's going to be too much mining on Ergo and that the price might affect the price? What would be your response?
Well, that's going to be basically happening to every proof of work protocol. We can see the sort of influx on hash rate across the board just in the last sort of couple of weeks. I think we started to see that main impact with the influx from people switching over from Ethereum. And it's basically just a drop in the ocean. I think we just calculated the other day just on people sort of jumping across. It's about 50 terahash or so in regards to the ETH hash rate jumping onto these other protocols. And you look at the hash rate there on Ethereum and sort of try and subtract the ASICs off that, which is any number from what, say 10 to even 60% of the hash rate. Who knows what it is in total. But that just leaves, even at the worst case scenario of say 60 terahash, 60%, there's still 400 odd terahash in ETH terms that can come over on the GPU side. So that's going to be a significant increase from basically every proof of work protocol out there. On the Ergo side, we're just basically trying to build as much value and provide as much incentive for the miners to come onto our protocol and basically secure our network. So we're all about providing governance and everything like that. So on the Ergo chain, if you're not sort of aware, we provide basically the miners themselves have custody of the chain. So unlike Ethereum, where the devs basically pull all the shots and the miners are just sort of left on the side and just left to sort of their own devices. On the Ergo chain, there's a number of governance parameters that they can change. So it's basically the fee protocol, the size of the blocks, everything like that. That's all in the hands of the miners. So as the developer side of things, if we want to sort of make some changes, and this is pays tribute to that also, we're at the moment where we have a vote for implementation of our node 5.0. So that's basically changing our costing model a little bit. So at the moment, we're doing an ahead of time model where it's basically we're estimating of the cost for each block, and we're implementing a hybrid model where it's doing a just in time and ahead of time sort of hybrid costing scenario. So that means that we can fit more transactions into blocks, and then in turn it provides miners with more transaction fees, and then the user side of things, it's more incentive there. But basically, all about miners. I think it's refreshing for the miners to hear something like that, because obviously you just kind of kick to the gutter at this stage. So all we're doing is basically providing as much use and utility for the mining community.
Something I'm torn on, CQ or CW. I'm sorry. Something I'm torn on, and I need to know. Maybe you can help me on this one. So I am loving Zelcore. I've been using Zelcore for Flux for a while. Ergo got added. Love it. You told me last time about GitBlock, and I'm like, oh my God, can I do both, or do I have to pick one? Because I love the idea of both, and I'm just conflicted.
Mining through Zelcore?
No, not mining, but like it getting sent to Zelcore. Can I still mine through GitBlock and then get it sent to Zelcore?
Definitely.
Okay, we're good then.
So the payout basically just goes to your wallet address. So that's should be pretty simple.
Good.
I'll just have to check that one, just because the wallet address itself. But so it's just like connecting to a normal mining pool. So you provide your address, you can go in there, you set your flight sheet up with the address itself, and you get paid out to that. So if that's the case for Zelcore, then yeah, by all means, that's correct.
Question for you, CW. We have a Bojangles. Thanks for the $2 super chat.
Thank you, Bojangles.
Question on that. So you recently, did you see the video with Charles Hoskinson? Is that his name? I'm going to butcher his name. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Did you see the video of him supporting you guys? What do you think about that? What was your initial reaction? Because I think he's from ETC, or he had something to do with Ethereum, correct, DJ? I believe so.
It was Ethereum co-founder, right? Co-founder.
I think so, right?
Correct.
Was it
what's your
Ethereum
reaction
or
on what he
Ethereum
said?
Classic? I don't remember. Dude, I want to say Ethereum.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
So basically a little bit of history there. He's the co-founder of Ethereum, but then also founder of Cardano. With the hard fork, with the DAO hack and things like that, obviously we all know about that. That's the formation of ETC. So they were kind of left out on their own, and he tried to build up that ecosystem by providing development expertise through his company, IOG. There's a little bit of history there, apparently, in regards to the mining community and his proposals, but yeah, I'm not too sure on that. I haven't delved too heavily into it, into ETC itself, but the comments around his or how do I say it?
Well, he's supporting you guys. Like, he likes you guys. So how did that make you feel when you saw that? Like, did it's like, oh man, like this is great? Do you see some, an Ergo Cardano improve relationship there? What was your reaction? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, sure. So if you're not too sure about the history behind Ergo also, so our founder, Alex Shepanoy, or one of our founders, he actually worked for IOHK as a research fellow.
Oh.
So there's a lot of cross collaboration between the Cardano and Ergo ecosystems, both in research and development. So we're both EUTXO models, so that's extended UTXO. It's basically taking Bitcoin's accounting model and extending that and allowing smart contracts to be deployed on our platforms. So there's the heavily research dependent on across chain also. So numerous research papers collaborating across that side. The development, so the JED stablecoin, we have SIG USD, which is a stablecoin, algorithmic stablecoin protocol running on Ergo. Obviously, with the turbulent market conditions, we've seen sort of the unraveling of other algorithmic stablecoins. I might just say that. But yeah, the peg on Ergo is held very strong. So it's over collateralized at 400% over what the SIG USD or the USD value is holding in Erg. So yeah, held out fantastically. So that was a joint collaboration there. So
beautiful.
A number of times before previously, he's called Ergo the spiritual successor to Bitcoin numerous times. There's a number of sort of quotes out in the ecosystem or in the industry around his support for the Ergo protocol itself. Nice shout out. He did an interview with Lex Friedman actually, and had a really good shout out in regards to Alex Shepanoy's. Alex is a very, very humble person. He's not one to sort of to highlight himself. He just wants to sit there and develop and build up these ecosystems. So to have that praise from someone who's probably highly regarded in, or is highly regarded in the industry, coming from Charles himself, I think it pays testament to Alex's nature, but then also the use and utility and the protocol that we're building up here at Ergo.
Beautiful, man. And dude, I gotta say, like, everybody's always told me about Ergo. Not everybody, a lot of people have told me about Ergo. And then recently I'm seeing so many people, so many YouTubers, everything trying it, and they're like, wow. Like, that was the same reaction I had. Like, my 3080 is going from 230, 240 watts to 160, 170. Yep. I put my hand on my octominers. It's barely warm. I'm like, what is this, man? It's beautiful, man. That's a lot of people's reaction, and I think it's going to... You got the same reaction, dude? The heat difference?
Dude, I put a bunch of 3060 Ti Founders Editions, 8 of them in one X8. And the octominer fans are at 40%. The power's at 98%. Like, I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm just like,
I love seeing your guys' reactions. I'll troll through YouTube and things like basically daily, hourly, and try and find all these little things. And To be honest, I love the reactions because you see like sort of the card burners out there where things are running pretty hot, like even Ethereum for that matter. And so see people jump onto Ergo and the temps drop. I think it pays testament to sort of the thought that has gone into the algorithm itself.
Right.
But then also the incurred savings through the redundancy for heating and cooling and things like that also. So you save significantly across the board, not just on your card power draw itself, but the infrastructure for cooling and things like that as well. It's a pretty significant saving across the board.
So just as correction on that, I'm actually getting 161 mega hash on a 3060 Ti at 113 watts. Sorry, I was talking about something else.
That's still good.
That's great. I mean, that's like
that's
I don't
solid,
even know.
man. Yeah.
That's way more than it would be on Ethereum. So it's
a 3060 Ti, depending on which memory you've got, the Hynix or the Samsung, you should be up around sort of, I'd say maybe 160 or so.
160, 1.5 on Samsung. Yep.
Great.
Yep.
I'm looking at it right now.
Nice.
$10 donation coming in from Raven Boy Crypto. He says, congrats on the 10K, homie. Keep putting in work. Thank you very much, Raven Boy. Appreciate you. All right.
Man, that's awesome. Love what you guys are doing, CW. Love it.
CW, it's always an honor having you on, man. Any final thoughts, pleasure. Man? Thank you. Seriously, man. I love you coming around.
Oh, it's great to just answer questions and provide some insight what's going on in Ergo. But yeah, I love the coverage and everything that you guys are doing also. I love the mining community. Everyone's tinkerers and things like that. That's what I love. People getting in and playing with their rigs and just trying to get the most out of it through just the rig themselves, but then the infrastructure they're building behind the scenes also, like the hot and cold rails, everything like that. I just love the whole industry itself.
Absolutely, TW, send me a message on Twitter. We'll talk and wait till you see the new place.
Woo!
Sure thing, mate. Sounds good. Look forward to it.
Thanks, dude.
All right, man. Awesome.
All right, man.
Yeah, my pleasure. I can just see Dan's in the chat also.
Oh,
so
Daniel.
Yeah. Is he?
Jump in, mate, and take over from the Flux side,
Is
mate.
he?
It'd be good to hear what your thoughts are.
Wow. We got
Two of my
Flux
favorite
too,
projects.
chat. All right, brother. Thank you so much, CW. Peace, bro.
No pleasure, guys. Take care. Have a good one.
Take care, man. Thank you.
And we got an all-star lineup, Hockey.
What's going on, bro?
We got Ergo calling in. Next, we got Flux, chat. Shout out who likes Flux. I love Flux. Y'all know that. Here we go.
I like Flux too. Flux is another, like I said, it's like my two projects. Yo, there he is.
Hey.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Is it Jeff Key? Am I saying that right?
Jeff Key, Davey, whatever you like.
I saw you on the most recent Flux call with Dan Keller.
Yep, this morning, right?
Yeah, this morning, man. Awesome, dude. It's an honor to hear. Wow, I honestly did not expect Ergo and Flux to call in. That's a beautiful thing, Hawk.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's our first one together, so this is like this is gonna be a memory, man. This is awesome. Like, I'm excited.
So, what can you tell us about yourself, brother? Thank you so much for calling in.
Oh, no, one of the guys told me that you guys were streaming. I'm like, well, I'll hop on. I'll say hi to you, everybody. So yeah, I'm Davey. I'm the lead business dev on Flux, and thought I'd jump in and say hi. So
awesome,
hi everybody.
Hey, type 22 in chat if you love Flux. They're gonna be a lot of 22s. Yeah, man. So I heard you guys mention, I believe it was Dan Keller mentioned about what's the word? The potential for maybe not proof of game, but like kind of. Somebody asked about gaming side at all. I don't know if you could clarify on that at all.
Yeah. So we I have to be careful here what I say, right?
Of course.
I can't spill too much.
Wait. Hold on.
Just take it. It's just us in the room. That's what you said to Dan. It's just us in the room. All right.
Just us in the room, right? Yeah. No, we're working at or potentially working with a couple really bright people in the gaming industry. And maybe something will happen with that. Nothing definitive though.
Fair enough. That'll work.
Decentralized gaming, that would be awesome, right?
That would be, man. That's great to hear. Okay, Hawk, I want you to ask the greatest question ever about Flux right now to him.
Oh boy.
The greatest question ever about Flux.
Right now, I'll do it then. Okay, look.
No, hold on.
Okay, you got it?
I think. Go ahead. I don't know.
Okay.
You're putting me on the spot. I was just like, my mind went somewhere for a second. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Is there any resource for AMD for Flux mining? Because for me, I don't know. My rigs keep crashing. This is definitely my fault and my overclocks. Is there anywhere that I can find some overclocks for AMD? Because I just cannot get them to be stable, and I'm not sure
my
what to do.
580s actually mining. on Flux.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they're not doing amazing compared to my NVIDIA cards, but my 580 has been paid off long ago, so everything they make is extra. So yeah, my 580s,
on.
they're doing about 18 souls at 70 watts, so it's not
Good.
bad.
Yeah, and I saw LOL Miner, I want to say it was just a couple
Yes.
days ago, added a 10% increase. I've been playing around
10 or
with that.
20, yeah, he really has been tinkering with it and trying to make it better. Mini Z as well, doing a good job.
Yes, I'm loving Mini Z.
6600s and 5700s, I believe, for LOL Miner. Yeah, their 6600s are really efficient apparently at this point for Flux.
Yes, I'm loving
If
it.
you haven't tried it, you should definitely give it a go.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna figure it out. Somebody DM me on Discord. They're working overclocks for AMD because I'm trying to figure it out. And that's again my fault because I'm terrible with AMD. I'm more of an NVIDIA guy myself. But so what can you tell us about the upcoming things for Flux for anybody who doesn't know?
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it this morning and what it was all about, but that's pretty big for us. So we dropped everything and did an impromptu AMA. Scared everybody that all of a sudden Flux was doing the AMA. That's normally never on a Friday.
Right.
So if you haven't seen it yet, I recommend you go and look. It's on the Flux Labs YouTube channel, I believe. But basically, we're talking to some of the largest companies in Europe, non-blockchain companies. So we're literally starting to bridge between blockchain thinking and old school IT thinking. So we're literally making the bridge at this point. So folks are starting to get interested and learning how to use Web3 and how they can basically transition and create a hybrid between what they currently have as their infrastructure and extending it with Flux.
I love that.
Cool.
I love that.
Question. Oh, sorry, DJ. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, somebody in the chat asked me to ask you a question. What about a software ask? How do you pronounce your name again? I'm sorry, Jeff. Is it Jeffy or Jeff?
Jeff or Davey,
Jeff.
whatever you like.
Jeff. All right, just call you Jeff. That's cool. Ask Jeff, what about a software level agreement would look like for Flux? My boss said that would be only showstopper on my work using Flux to host our apps.
So the SLA. Yeah, that's a fair question. And that's a question I actually get a lot as a business developer. Davey, how do we know for sure that our software is always going to be up and running? So when you deploy on Flux right now, you get 3 instances. So we'll deploy your app on 3 different servers. You pick where you want to deploy them. If you don't choose, it'll be spread across the world. That's the minimum. You can expand on that. You can make 3, 5, 10, 100. That's up to you. That's the first thing. So we'll have multiple instances, not just one. That's load balance. And if for whatever reason that node goes down that's hosting it, power outage, natural disaster, you name it, government stepping in for whatever reason, you never know. You have to shut down your node. That's okay. We'll spawn it somewhere else. And
beautiful.
Instantly. So we know at all times, the chain knows at all times who's running what app and where is it running. So
and it's always 100%, right? Like it's like 100% guaranteed with Flux that it will never go down. And you can't say the same for like AWS.
And to the point even that the system is a little overzealous. So when you deploy and you say, I want to only have 3 instances, you'll often see that you have 4 or 5. I don't know if you guys ever ran pre-search nodes, but I often had the question like, hey, I have 4 pre-search nodes. Why is that happening? That was because the system is trying to make sure at all times you have 3. So we'd like to give you 1 extra just in case, for whatever reason, somebody pulls the plug out of their Pi or their computer. You never know what can happen. And we want to make sure that our customers are, and your customers, if you're hosting something, that they're happy, right?
Well, yeah, and that's what like a lot of people ask me. Like I get customers that call me, hey, I'm switching the rig to Flux, and is the power okay? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. Daniel Keller said to talk about the France partnership.
Let's hear
what
about
is that? What's he talking about?
The French partnership, that's Davidson Consulting. So that was the call was what it was about this morning. So the
Right.
folks from France, they're in Lille. So Davidson Consulting is a company that's spread across the world, and they have some large customers in their portfolio, like Auchan and Decathlon, which is now also coming in the States, I believe. They're already big in Canada. I'm in Canada, so that's how I know. And so these guys are huge. Like we're talking billion-dollar companies, right? So they're coming, they're sending their directors over to this particular private meeting, quote private meeting, because we'll be live streaming all of it. And I'll be going in person. But yeah, I think it was Monsieur TK, who's a YouTuber as well, who'll be streaming it, and you'll be able to watch it on the Flux YouTube as well.
Awesome.
But these guys are basically shown interest, and they want to come in and listen to what Flux is all about. And their focus, and especially in France these days, is the focus is a lot on making it greener. Electricity is not cheap in Europe, unfortunately.
Definitely.
No, it's
So
not.
their focus is also on proof of useful work and how we're working on that piece and how we're implementing that and how we're also already trying to do that with our nodes at this point. I don't know if you ever knew, but if you had a node running at the beginning of the pandemic, Flux was actually participating in folding at home and trying to find or we're doing our bit to help find a cure at that point, or what was it, a vaccine at that point. So
Yeah.
we've been using our nodes for that as well, right? So we've been basically providing useful work for whatever we have at this point. So we're only going to
Nice.
expand on that.
That's a beautiful thing, especially proof of useful work. I remember today in the stream, you said it was this morning, right? I remember watching the recap of it. Sorry, I couldn't watch it live. Someone's like, do you have any plans for Flux? And I'm like, do you understand what proof of useful work really is? Do you really understand like how big of a deal this is? So when someone asked that after hearing what proof of useful work is, I was like, oh my God. To me, it's a huge game changer. Game changer. Big deal.
It's coming in with a whole new thing, basically. I mean, I'm excited.
Well, yeah, I'm in medical IT myself on a day-to-day basis, and talking to a lot of researchers in the field. I've done a conference in Florida a couple months ago, and I was talking to folks from University of California and how they're suffering with the amount of cards that they have and the cost that it costs to purchase these things, and then they sit there until the next project comes along, and then they're like, what do we do with these cards? Like, and then when they actually run a project, they don't have enough cards and they can't get more because basically their board will be like, but you have, what was it, 20 or something cards? They have a number and they can't get more, right? So talking to them, I'm like, well, what would you like if I can say, here's 103060 Ti's that they might not be as strong as your Tesla card that you have in your rig, but could be something, right? And they're like, yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please. That was the answer. Yes, please.
BJ,
So-
6 o'clock
What's 6 o'clock?
behind you.
Oh, do I have a visitor? Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm so sorry. Keep talking. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I got a question for you, though, Jeff. We have a question from PC Minds. He says, as a web developer, is there any easy, quick way I could just run a LAMP stack on an instance? So pretty much just a quick way of having a VPS on Flux.
Yeah.
Oh, short end of it.
So basically, if he Dockerizes it, he can just deploy it right now. And
Nice.
if he has any issues with that, you can always go on the Discord. There's folks there helping out. And then as well, there's a guide on the runonflux.io where you can literally just follow along and try it out.
Right. No, I know you guys are great. I mean, I remember I had a couple questions about it, and one of the YouTubers in our group, Max Voltage, is a huge Flux fan, and he talks about is Flux, and he just Flux this, Flux that. And I actually had an interesting video. I'm not sure if you saw it. I think Daniel did retweet it, or he put it in the Flux Discord. I can't remember. I turned a helium miner into a Flux node.
Yes, I did see that.
You did? Okay, because
that
let me
was
tell
impressive.
you. Let me tell you what a nightmare that was to running, like, just to get it to work, because I was trying different things. Like, I was trying to run it off a USB. Okay, that didn't work. And I, just to open this thing up and find out it's a Raspberry Pi, and I'm like I can't believe what they're charging. Helium was charging for a Raspberry. I mean, that's just, it was like a highway robbery in my opinion. Nothing against the Helium network, but yeah, I did that. We ended up getting, it's still running back there. It's working, but I got to see, the thing is in this warehouse, I can't get the upload speeds any higher. My new facility will be, my new facility is going to be 2 up, 2 down. So
we call it potato internet.
Potato.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's awful.
I have potato internet here too. So
did you say
it's
2?
awful.
2 upload? 2
2
download?
upload, 2 download. Yeah. Well, we're running data. The new facility is data center level.
Wait,
so
you're talking gigabytes though, or gigabits?
Oh, I was about to say. I thought you meant MP.
I'm dealing with megabytes here.
Yeah, I thought you meant megabytes. I was like, oh my god.
DJ, really?
When you said it was potato, I thought it was.
I said it was potato. To be fair, but I'm on potato internet. I'm dealing with megabits here, and I think 5 up or something like that.
But we're running data center level stuff, right? So it's like, that might not even be enough, because we're looking into doing like a room full of nodes, and we want to do different validators. Because a lot of people, I don't know if you heard this, Hetzner in Europe is kicking off a lot of validators, right? Did you hear this?
I'm aware. I'm aware.
So
and I'm working on it.
You are? So my partner and I heard it was like 3,000 Flux nodes or something that crazy was like getting kicked off their network.
Well, they're not kicked off at this point, right? So
let's
be correct here. So they're not kicked off. They're just, Hetzner is not a big fan, it seems, about crypto.
Right.
It's gonna hurt them if they're gonna push forward. If just Flux it, that's 3,000 nodes. That's quite a chunk of money that they're gonna kick off.
Right.
But I'm sure there's other projects out there that are using it too. It would cause a dent in the network, but we're prepared for that.
Let's hope they don't do it. Let me get my facility up and going towards the end of the year. We'll have it up and going. Because what I told my partner was, listen, if this is what's going to happen, let's set up the infrastructure so we can take on a lot of that, a different section of the center. Daniel Keller, DJ, $20 super chat from Daniel Keller. What's up, man?
Thank you. The two legends of Flux in one spot. Shout to Dan Keller as well. Thank you so much for that donation. My goodness. This is crazy.
So you got one more question from Blue Dragon Mining here, Jeff.
Shoot.
Ask Jeff on if they are working on to figure out how to use current mining hardware with one PCIe lane for proof of useful work, or if we will need server grade equipment. Good question.
That's an excellent question. It's a little early to give you a definitive answer on that.
Of course.
To be honest. So for starters, if you're just mining at this point, proof of work, you're fine. Don't worry. You'll be able to just keep going as is. So your rig is fine as is. Proof of useful work is an opt-in solution, right? So there will be a benchmark. Yay, benchmarks. We all love benchmarks, especially at Flux. We love our benchmarks, apparently. But there will be a benchmark to see what your rig is capable of, right? So if we will have some speed tests and all that fun stuff to make sure we see what's capable, and then we'll grade you. I don't know if you saw some of the pictures that are floating around where we categorize, like we give a little bit of a glimpse on how we're doing this, but we'll basically be able to categorize your rig, and you might be not qualified to do AI work, but you might still be able to just do regular proof of work.
Kind of like a tier setup, right? Like put them in different tiers, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So we're trying not to exclude everybody, right? So everybody needs to be included in this. So if you have a rig that has 16 lanes, great. If it's just a 1 lane, then so be it. Then you might not qualify for certain things. But at least you'll be able to keep mining, right? So that's the important piece as well. Like you don't lose any income in that regard.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Rondi is trying to. Oh my God. One up, Daniel Keller. Thank you very much for the $21 donation. I have a question actually. Maybe it's just my ignorance. So when you're doing Titan node, right? Obviously that's a node. And then we also have the Cumulus, the Nimbus and stuff. Are those going to the same place? Are they supporting the same type of thing, or are they on different purposes, I guess would be the word?
That's an excellent question. And I know there's a little bit of confusion on there because I know on the website it shows that it's a node per se. Currently the Titan servers are mostly Stratus servers, right? So they're just part of the Stratus group. I think we have 84 of them at this point. I have to say it's been a huge success. I was thinking we would be at 10, 15 by this time. I clearly underestimated the success of this. I think a lot of people are mining to 50 Flux and then straight to Titan they go,
Right.
which exactly is what it's built for, right? So being able to start making more flux as you go, right? So not just to be stuck waiting till you have 1,000 flux to be able to do your node thing, and then what do I do with the flux at this point? So in that regard, Titan has been a big success. So thank you everybody who's been participating, and we're still in beta. We have found a couple things that we needed to correct, but this has been a really success story so far.
Beautiful.
But yes, those servers currently are all part of the Stratosphere. We are looking to see if we can maybe also include some Nimbuses, and so we can spread it out a bit. We will not touch Cumulus. There's already a lot of Cumulus nodes out there, and I know there's a lot of people with just one Cumulus node out there. We don't want to take those rewards, and we don't want to drop that. Not at all our intent. But yeah, 80 nodes extra on the network out of what 2,000 Strata servers at this point. So
Great.
just do the math, right? It's 160 minutes longer that you have to wait, but at the same time, in those 160 minutes that you have to wait a little bit, other people are getting a little bit of extra flux at the same time. Plus, we have more servers on the network, which helps everybody at the same time.
That's a beautiful thing. Max Voltage, I believe on Misfit Mining, if you don't know about them, they're like another live stream team. I believe that they what did Max say, Hawk? I think you're actually on this. He's showing the logo. There you go. Misfit Mining. I believe he was saying he got selected for Cadena somehow with his Flux node could you tell me more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So actually, if you're running, actually, I think if you're running every tier at this point, you're qualified to get some extra Cadena token, not Cadena itself. I think it's mock tokens that might flow to you if you are running one of their applications on one of your servers. So if you're running a Cumulus, you might end up running something from mock, and then you will be rewarded for that. You will get mock tokens for that.
Okay.
If you're running a Nimbus and a Stratus, you will get small amounts of dust of Cadena. It's not much, but anything it is in the pocket, right? So that's nice to have. So thing I've learned through live is small amounts make a big pile at the end of the road, right? So it's dust at the moment, Cadena. There's a lot of servers online, but we're trying to make sure that everybody gets some extra incentives.
Absolutely.
And the same thing with Titan, right? So the way we build Titan, every time somebody does redeem their rewards, half of the fee that we charge, half of that goes back to the miners, right? So whoever finds the next block with all those redeems in it, they get, what was it, 0.5 flux extra on the block, which starts adding up because I can see the stats slowly but surely. People are starting to redeem more and more and more. So a little bit of that flux is actually going back to the miners too. So we're trying to make sure everybody gets some extra where we can.
Instead of Ethereum taking it from you. Go ahead, Hawk. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It says, yeah, right. Instead of Ethereum taking it from you. Please. Don't get me started on my Ethereum dev. Don't get me started on those dev calls. Let's have a good stream. Anyway, Jeff, got a question for you.
Go for it.
A lot of people in the mining community are worried. Okay, we're worried that once ETH decides to make the biggest mistake ever, that a lot of that hash rate is just going to flood these networks, right? If someone came up to you and said, Jeff, well, hold on. I'm sorry. I want to rephrase this. What would you say to people that are worried that there's going to be too much hash rate on Flux? What would you say to these guys to give them to kind of put their minds at ease? Say, hey, listen, this is going to, there's going to be so much hash rate. What is Flux prepared to do with all that hash rate? Can they handle it? How would you answer these questions if these people came up to you and asked you?
There's a lot of concerns in this case, right? So, one of my guys, Tech Doofus, my Doofus as we call him, our Doofus basically installed the front end of Flux pools. He installed it on Run on Flux. So the Flux pools currently the front end is running on Flux. I believe it's like 5 instances of it, so all located in Europe, but because that was just a showcase of it. But we're basically prepping that pool, for instance, already to be able to take in the influx, right? Pun intended.
Yeah.
But we were able to scale, right? So we're ready. But if we notice, for instance, that there's lag on the website because everybody's looking at their stats, we can just scale. Within minutes, we'll have from 5, we can go to 50 to 100. No time. Wouldn't take us any effort.
Good.
So
That's
we
good
can
to hear.
easily scale.
Good.
When it comes to hash, the amount of hash, I looked earlier today, and I think we were, almost doubled in hash power at the moment. I would have
Yeah.
to check again.
This week's been crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the price is moving along with it at this point, right? So,
Yeah.
yes, you're gonna make, unfortunately, less flux. So those who were early, yay. Those who are coming in now, they're not gonna make as many flux at this point, unfortunately, right? So there's the chain is what it is. It's gonna do a halving in February, but at the same time, those things kind of push the price as well. We're not really always focused on the price ourselves. But we did do State of the Union the other day where we were talking about the price. But I think with more hash coming in, there's a lot less flux to go around, and it's actually there's going to be less flux available to be sold at the same time. So what's going to happen is it's going to push the price.
Yeah.
Basic
That's
supply
my
and
personal
demand.
thinking.
That's
That's
a
my
great-
personal thinking.
That was a
Not
really good
financial advice.
That's a really good question, Hawk. Absolutely. Like I think all the coins are going to have that issue for a while, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's not even like a Flux problem or Ergo problem. Everybody's going to have significant amounts of increase, but hold the coin, in my opinion. Hold the coins that you believe in, and
Hold. Just hold.
absolutely, you know?
Absolutely. Hold. Stake it. Set up a node. Just hold on. You're going to see it's going to benefit you, and it's going to be for Ergo the same thing. And,
Right.
and shout out to CW. I know he was before me earlier.
Yeah, shout out to CW.
I gotta say, the fact that you guys are like cool with each other, right, gives all of us miners confidence. Like it's not like we're not like a competition. The fact that the two biggest projects outside of the proof of stake for Ethereum that's going away, the fact that you guys work together and you guys are cool with each other and you talk, like, dude, that makes all of us, I think I could say it for everybody, makes us feel a lot more comfortable. We have a question from Hugo Down, Jeff.
Go for it.
Wants to know, will the fees of Flux and Zelcore scale with the price increase? Say Flux hits 100.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a good
sorry.
question. I personally don't touch the fees. I can't comment on that.
Okay, you don't know. Okay, that's perfectly fine. They just questions in the chat here.
Yeah, well, that's a fair question. And I think the fees actually went down a few days ago. So, but I don't control them, and I don't know how it scales and all that fun stuff.
Right, of course.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If I
No,
had the answer,
fine.
I would
No,
answer.
it's fine.
Of course.
No, it's fine. You don't know. You don't know. You know what I mean? It's all good. Or it's
Yep.
it's not your place. It's all good. Man, I'm telling you, we're all excited, man. We're all excited. What's funny is when I first started mining, Flux was the first coin I started mining because I watched a video from Seb Heslow and I jumped on Flux. So I could honestly say it was the first coin I mined. So I can honestly say that.
Yeah, I would have to think back when I started mining back in 2017, early 2017. I think it was Ethereum.
So this might be right. This might be a long, maybe a difficult question to answer, and I know it's maybe down the trough. When do you think the first data of proof of useful work? Like, what's the timeline?
Okay. I think
I don't mean to put you on the spot, but people are
fair.
asking questions they want to know.
Yep, that's fair. I think proof of useful work, like testing wise, I think first quarter next year. Currently, development and analysis is all happening. We're looking at partnerships and seeing what we can do. So we're actively working on it. I just hired another person just for proof of useful work right now.
Really?
She'll be helping us out with everything will be documented, will be clearly viewable. So we have an idea and we're working hard on it.
So Q1 next year.
First quarter, maybe second quarter if we're delayed, but we're working very hard on everything. Like if I just look back 9 months ago in January and what we had on the roadmap, and I think that was roughly the time I started talking with Davidson Consulting as well. The things that we've built during that 9 months period, that's just nuts, right? So
right,
not just proof of use of work, but the decentralized databases, a Flux vault, all the happening that happened in March, like we're constantly working. The dev team is growing. The business development team is growing. So we got people on hand now, ready to go. So I like that shirt, by the way.
Shout out to Dan. I went to Miami BTC 2022 Flux meetup, and Dan Keller himself handed me this.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm actually jealous now.
yeah.
Dan, why don't I get that shirt?
Yeah, Dan, how come you're not giving this shirt out? One of a kind right here.
There you go. I love it.
Beautiful thing,
Even my
man.
kids understand the "Don't be evil again" at this point, right? So, I don't think you can see it behind me, but my kid is mining in the back there. On actually, I was building a a computer myself the other day,
Great.
and yeah, I hadn't built one in a long time, so it was quite funny stream, I guess, for folks to watch. But one day I come down here and it was sitting here, but one day I come down here and it was gone, and I'm like, where's my computer? And yeah, my 13-year-old was mining on it, so
That's awesome.
he's mining Flux too now.
I got one more question for you.
Go for it.
Jeff, I know we've taken up so much of your time, so sorry, but it's an honor.
No worries.
All right. So if you could tell somebody, little Timmy out there, he's wondering, man, you know what? Ethereum's gone. I'm looking for the next coin. Why should it be Flux?
You want to participate in the next generation of internet?
Hell yeah.
Flux is your go-to coin.
Beautiful thing.
You want to build something that your kids will still talk about later? Flux is your coin. We're building something that's going to be utilized for a long time. We plan on staying here for a long time. And we're not taking anything away. We're basically extending everybody's capabilities with Web3 and decentralizing their websites and their applications and making it so that they're not affected when AWS goes down, as we've seen a few times this year. They won't be affected when Azure crashes, like we saw last week. So,
listen. I've made this argument. Not gonna get into it, DJ. I promise. But I don't want to get into it. Everybody knows how I feel about the Ethereum dev team.
He can talk a long time, Jeff.
But
is he gonna go in a soapbox?
He will.
No, I will. We'll be here for an hour if you guys want to know how I really feel. Like I just don't think they got it together, man. And when you talk to, it's funny because you talk to people from Flux and Ergo, and it's just like everybody knows what they're talking about. They're confident. Everybody's like, yeah, we're going to do it. It gives us confidence. You go listen to the devs, they're like, oh, well, it'll probably work.
Say hi to everybody. I would love some tea, yes.
Are you mining Flux?
They're asking if you're mining Flux. Oh, I'm getting cupcakes and everything? Oh my God, look at that. So you got a t-shirt, but I got cupcakes, so I win, buddy.
Oh, yeah, you win.
I win.
Let me ask you one question. We have a question here that actually is a good question. And is there any chance that Flux may lose its ASIC resistance? And if, what are you guys doing to prevent that?
Yep, that's an excellent question.
Great question. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, there's always a risk that somebody figures out how to do it for an ASIC. I think it was Dan who had been talking to providers from ASIC miners. And they were like, "Oh, I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother. It's too hard." Yeah. But if they do figure it out, by all means, try it. We'll just flip the algo. Goodbye.
Because it changes right now, right? Like a little bit.
Yeah. So I think we already did it before, because the original Equihash, I think ASIC miners took over at one point, and we're like, okay, fine, we'll just go our own way.
Yeah, it's risky. That's for sure if you get an ASIC for that.
Listen, I think that's awesome that you guys stay on top of that. I mean, it's always impossible to know if there's an ASIC on or not. I mean, how are you really going to know?
It's hard to tell, right? Let's be honest, it's hard to tell. But you will notice that, like, if it really skyrockets, and we know now it's skyrocketing because everybody's moving over,
right,
to Flux, to Ergo, and you see that on all the chains at this point. But when everything stabilizes and everything is organically growing again, and we all of a sudden see like a spike like that, yeah, we will know that somebody is up to something no good, and we'll just fork it away. And
You guys got the full support of the crypto mining community.
Absolutely.
I can definitely know. And then listen, if we ever see anything, believe me, we'll be on Twitter. We'll say something.
Oh, I'm
know.
sure you'll DM me and jump on the Flux Discord. I had somebody the other day as well, and he's like, "Oh, there's somebody an ASIC." I'm like, "Okay, let's have a look." Okay, that was just a spike on what was it, mining stats or something? And the guys are like, "Yeah, we had an issue with our servers." I'm like, "Well, maybe you should run it on Flux, but that's a different story."
Yeah. All right. Any final thoughts, Jeff?
No, I just wanted to say hi, and it was Friday evening, and I got my cupcake now, so I'm happy.
Thank
But
you,
I just
man.
thought I'd jump in and say hi and see how you guys were doing, and if there was any questions from the community, and I think I answered some of them, and that makes my day.
Thank you, Jeff. It's an honor. Dan, as well. Thank you so much. We love Flux. Thank you so much, man.
All right. See you guys.
All right,
Have a good
brother.
weekend.
You too.
Uh-oh. I just saw Daniel Keller say, check your backstage.
Oh my God.
Stop, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Hold on. This is an honor right now. Oh my God. With Cal Miner coming with the $5. I think we missed another one as well. Oh
Cal
my
Miner,
goodness.
$5.
Alex, $5 as well. Thank you so much. He says Flux to the moon, boys. What did Cal Miner say there? Wow.
He said my boys.
Wow, my boys. Dude, Hawk, this is like the greatest stream. You know what? Me and Hawk did not think this stream was gonna go like this. The amount of VIPs.
I really didn't. I thought maybe this was just gonna be a
Stop the cap.
this was just gonna be a just something between me and you. We'll just get some laughs in. But this is turning out to be like probably one of the best streams ever.
Well, yeah, this is crazy. Thank you. Shout out to everybody. 22 in chat. If you love Ergo and Flux, let's hear about it. Love every single one of you. All right, let's get a viewer in, or whoever this is. Catfish Crypto. We don't actually take people without webcam, though. Listen, Catfish has been waiting for. Oh wait, he's got a webcam. All right, we got you, Catfish. Catfish, what's going on? How you doing today?
What's up, man?
Good, guys. How are you?
Great. How you liking the
questions? But sorry, what was that?
You're coming in a little low.
I think it's more of like a buzzing.
I hear him low.
You hear him low? I hear the volume okay. I hear a buzzing.
Is that a little bit better?
The buzzing is kind of the same, to be honest.
I don't know if that might be my sound card. The buzzing might be my sound card.
It could be.
I'm hearing buzzing too. Yeah.
Is there any way you could turn me up on your side?
Oh yeah, that buzzing's rough, bro. Is it a speaker or?
It's probably my sound card.
Yeah. Is there any way to fix that or?
1 second. Yeah, I think I can fix it.
Okay, while you're fixing it, shout out to Cal Miner for the $15. He says, Hawk, remember our first stream?
Yeah, man. Cal Miner was actually Cal Miner, New England Crypto. Like when I first got into YouTube, me and Cal were like doing streams together, and I had like 2 people watching. One was my mom. Like it was great, So like when I started.
Cal Miner, does he wear that mask? Was that him? Like the white mask? Like the
he wears the anonymous mask.
Yeah, the anonymous mask. What happened to him? Where's your videos, bro?
I've been messaging him, Cal. You gotta listen, man. You gotta call me, bro. We gotta talk. Like I don't know what's going on, dude.
All right, a little bit better, guys.
Yeah, the buzzing is better. What's up, Catfish? What do you got for us, man? What are you thinking tonight on a Friday night?
Sorry about that. I think that was my sound card. So, just a few questions. Hawk, how many megawatts do you got at your facility now, and how many megawatts do you got at your next facility?
Okay, so at this facility, there's not even close to a megawatt. This facility is going to be capped at 315 amps. My new facility is going to start out with 1 megawatt. We're going to go up this. We're going to scale up to 3. Hopefully in about a year to 2 years. So this facility is tapped. I don't know if you've been following, but I had a bad situation with a previous electrician.
Yes.
Who said I could do all this kind of stuff, and I can't. So I came up with a solution. I worked through it, and on top of him taking a lot of money from me, it is what it is. But one door shut, a blessing came through. And we're securing the new facility now. It's actually 12,000 square feet of like data center. It's huge. It's massive. It's massive. We had to sign. What happened?
Good airflow in there?
Yeah, so we're working on it now. They got the building actually has 13,000 amp availability. Part of our lease agreement that we're working on now is to have 2,000 amps at 480 ready to go when we move in. So, Rondi, welcome to the team, Rondi. Appreciate it. So yeah, so that's what we're waiting for now. It's going to be a little bit longer. I don't know if you know this, but I'm in partnership now with GPU Risers. We've created a new company for hosting. So all the Hawk hosting clients will be moving over. And we're going to have a cheaper electric rate, which is even going to be better. So I just need a little bit of time. I know I've been pushing it, and then I have to kind of dial back on the promotion a little bit because of the situation that I went through. But it'll be available soon, and everybody will know. And like I said, we offer all the premier services. Now we're going to do it even cheaper than what I charge now. So
beautiful, man.
I was the one that said something about having you host the old Polaris cards and the old 10 series.
Say that one more time.
I was the one who was talking to you about having you host some old Polaris cards and some old 10 series cards.
Right.
I need to get a hold of you on that. And I was just kind of wondering, do you only host GPU riser cases, or do you also do Octominers?
I do Octominer, Miner Dude, and GPU Riser. They're all the same type of case. So just Miner Dude and GPU Risers are white labeled Octominers. So
Okay.
we do that for a couple reasons. One, it's the power draw. We need to make sure that it's accurate enough. And two, it's compatible with HiveOS. So
Beautiful.
that's why we do that. So I got a question real quick in the chat. I assume you're at 3-phase. Yes, I am. I'm at 3-phase.
At the new one.
So yep, I am at 3-phase. Yeah, but listen, if you're interested, we can get the ball rolling. Just you got my email. Send me the email. I can get you started, dude. We're only doing GPUs. We will not be hosting any ASICs. I don't want to clog up the power with ASICs. We're going to go through a winter possibly, and I want to help out the community as best I can by giving a decent electric rate.
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. All right. Sorry to interrupt. Jeff, is this the same Jeff this whole time? He's been a viewer of mine. I never knew that was Jeff. Is this Jeff from Flux? Shout out to him for the $20. And then also, was that you the whole time, Jeff? I never knew that. And then also, Hugo became a member. Shout out to Hugo as well. Thank you, my friend. Do you have any more questions for us?
Yeah, I just have a couple more. So
Okay.
So this is for both you guys.
Okay.
Are you guys going to be buying any GPUs when the flood hits?
Go ahead, Hawk. You first.
Yes and no. I all my money needs to go towards the new facility, and if you knew how much money we had to spend, you wouldn't even ask me that.
Okay, for me.
No, it's all good.
So
It's all good. Yes, I do plan on it though.
I want to expand most definitely. I think equivalent to Ethereum, I'm just shy of 10 gigahash. My goal was to hit 10 gigahash this year, which is going to be split between a Flux and Ergo right now. I'm waiting though, because I think after the merge, card prices are going to collapse, but it's going to take a little bit of time, right? Like people are still going to think that they're holding gold. And I think long term they are holding gold, but right after the merge, it's going to take a couple months. And then a couple months after, maybe November, December, January is when I'll be looking to buy. Actually, I need a bunch of 2080 Ti's. If anybody has 2080 Ti's for a good price, please do hit me up. I'm looking to build a Flux rig. So what's your other question?
Last one.
All right, buddy.
How hard do you think it would be to? So I have a bunch of helium miners that just ended up not being profitable where I'm at.
Yeah.
How hard do you think it would be to get to turn those into solo miners for Monero?
For Monero?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know anything about that.
Which ones do you have?
They're the Nebra Rock Pies. They have the Raspberry Pi 4, I believe, in them.
Okay. Well,
And
here's the thing. If the Raspberry Pi meets the system requirements, you can run it. I turned a Goldspot MNTD to a Flux node, and I did a video on that. So
Right on.
you did see that video.
Yeah.
So
Right on.
but you as long as you meet the requirements for memory and speed, I'm sure you could. You just have to figure it out. I'm sure there's a video out there that can do that. That'll show you that. Excuse me.
All right, buddy.
Boys, well, I think that was it. I really appreciate it.
Hey, we appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in, dude.
Of course.
All right, fellas. Have a good night.
All right, man.
Take care, man. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, we did have Daniel Keller there for 2 seconds. I guess we took too long. Okay, let's see who we got. We got Caleb Gutierrez. Are you ready for this, Hawk? Here we go.
Yeah, let's answer one question.
All right, answer a question.
I have a question. Will you be shutting down on behalf of the hosted miners if profit goes negative in mining, or do the miners get a choice to shut down? That's a good question. That's going to be on a contract-to-contract basis. Every contract I have with clients are different. If everything goes to poop and everything's bad, my clients can turn off, and I'll charge them a very small storage fee until things get back up and running. That's fine. I'm not going to force people to mine when it's unprofitable. I would never do that. I would want somebody to do that to me. I would work with the miners, and that's because I'm a miner myself. Max voltage, how long did it take for you to get that Flux node going? Is that an order?
I think he knows the answer to that, and he just wanted to put you on blast.
He does. If that's not an order, General Voltage, I will not answer because it took a long time.
Oh, speaking of Flux node, so me and Upsilon Mining, shout out to Upsilon Mining, my business partner. We're 50-50 partners on the Flux node store. I think we still have a couple left. We don't have many left. I want to make a statement here, and I've said this in all the videos and all the live streams I've said, but there's still people messaging us that are buying these nodes. Listen, you're still going to have to work. Please understand, if you're getting involved in a node, we can only do so much. Please understand that. You're not going to buy this like a GPU, plug it in, and it automatically works. What? Oh my God, hold on. We got
Hugo Down.
Hugo coming in.
He's a golden. Hugo Down's a golden hawk, man, and he's a good dude, man. He always gives the memberships. Thank you, my brother.
God.
I appreciate it.
Oh, it won't let me see it on. It won't let me display it. Dude, shout out to Hugo Down. 10 gifted.
Yep, we got Trying to Mine, the Toxic Miner, Automatic Beats, DC3, Anything and Everything, No Excuse, John Hefferman, and I think that's all. I think that was 10, right? Was that 10? No, I was like 7 or 8. I think it's still choosing. But that's awesome. Welcome to the DJ Mines membership club.
Yes, sir. Make sure to subscribe to Hawk Crypto. Anyways, what was I saying? So, guys and girls, this is just a statement I really need to make because there are still people that are hitting me up about these nodes, right? The expectation, right? We can only get you to the Flux side, right? So we're doing Ubuntu, we're doing all the beginning stuff. We cannot possibly, know what your router is. We don't know what your firewall is. Excuse me. We don't know what your network is. We don't know what your Zelcore wallet is. We don't get you 1,000 Flux. So like, I'm still getting hit up like, hey man, we need help. I want to be clear. Like if you want to get involved in a node, you're still going to have to work, right? Whether you get it from us or you make it on your own. There's still some work involved. So please, I just had to make that statement. So
of course, you should know that there is work involved, and
there's work involved. Absolutely,
you have to stay on top of it. You can't just plug in and play. Nodes are kind of finicky. They have minds of their own.
Yeah, and we had somebody return one, which we're not bad people. We're gonna accept whatever we're gonna accept. We have to pay. My Upsilon had to pay $70. Think about that, $70 Canadian, which for him is actually $70, right? Because they returned it, because they didn't know that you needed 1,000 Flux. So please do your research, guys and girls, because we're the ones paying those import fees, man, because he's in Canada. So please understand what you're getting into. Do the research before you get involved. It'd help us all. All right, we got a caller now, Hawk. Here we go.
Who we got? Who we got,
man?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, was I supposed to? Oh my God! I was about to say we just doxed you.
What's up? Just take the mask off.
Oh, what's up,
dude? I have never seen you with the mask off.
I know.
That's Cal Miner.
Caleb? Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Oh shit, that's funny. Yeah, man, I've been MIA for the last few months, guys. So
where you been?
Work, working on my real estate license.
Nice. That's great.
How's that going?
Yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I'm licensed now in California. Do loans, the whole 9 yards. So
cool,
someone in the comment put, I got to pay the electric bill somehow. So
yeah, dude. Side hustles all the way.
Guys, this gentleman here was the first guy to introduce me to YouTube with my name. So
that's awesome.
And then he disappeared.
That's so I just left the miners running, then shut them off. They've been mining ever since. It's just been hectic. It's been
How's all that stuff I sent you? Everything still working good?
Oh yeah, everything's cherry still.
Good. That's
all
good.
The wires hanging where all the shit everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Yeah, it's been cool stuff though. So it's funny. I got off of work over here in Cali. We're going through a crazy heat wave. It's like 95 over here where I live. Usually it's like in the 70s. It's insane.
Woo!
Yeah,
It's been 70s here, 60s at night, man. New York. I don't like, New York's not the best state. I'm not saying move here, but hey, the winter is incredible for crypto mining. Let me tell you.
No, I bet. Yeah, I could imagine. Over here, we're kind of, not to brag, we live kind of by the beach, but it's hot though. It's too hot.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys do it.
Insane.
Hawk's from freaking Florida. I don't know how you guys are mining. You got to have AC, right? All day, every day.
I have this question all the time. Hawk, how can you run a hosting facility? How can you do all this? It's so hot. It's not. Let's do some numbers, okay?
Yeah, let's hear this shit, Hawk. Tell the people.
The GPUs operate at an average of, I don't know, depending on a brand. Let's just throw an average number of like 130 to 140 Fahrenheit. If I'm pulling in 85, 90 degree air and I'm moving air very fast and I'm passively cooling these GPUs, that is cold to GPUs. You do not need 60, it would be nice, but you do not need 60 degree air, okay, Fahrenheit running through these things. You don't need it. It's like you don't, CFM is everything. CFM is everything. Now I'm going to get a lot. Oh, here they go. Hawk rant incoming.
Can I
no,
get
I'm not
some
gonna
stop
rant.
the caps in chat right now?
Stop the cap.
I had to tell.
You don't need AC to cool these GPUs. You got to move air. Bring in fresh air from outside. Move it across. Move it fast so the heat doesn't have a chance to sit there.
Okay. One of the things that worked wonders with my, excited to cut you off, is those AC Infinity exhaust fans. I got 2 of those suckers just suck all the air out of the room. So
that's it. That's all you need.
Yep. I learned the hard way. I put an AC unit in one of them. Yeah, worst investment ever.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
So that being said, Hawk, all right, now I hear what you're saying, right? Move CFM, agree with that. Are you running air conditioner right now in your thing, or
back there? No.
No, none. On hot
one
days?
In my office. That's it.
Okay, good. All right, cool.
Only one in the office. Back there, no. See, I'll show you. Like there's the vent right here.
Look at that camera.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Right? And then here, and then back there behind me, God, I had a perfect spot too. Now I got to put it back. Him and DJ.
It wasn't perfect because you're not even giving me eye contact here the whole time. There we go. Now we got eye contact.
There it is.
I gotta set it aside because the screen's right here. So you gotta get my good side. That's it.
Get the good side.
So Cal, when's the next video, bro? What's up?
I just did one.
No, not you.
Oh, I'm about to say, I just did.
Oh, with me? I don't know, man. I'm kind of tempted to do a quick video too. Just like go out to the farm, like, okay, guys, here you are. I don't think I'm gonna do the mask no more. It's kind of hot for that shit.
Yeah, good, man. It's good to see your face, bro.
No, it's funny too. Just I was getting off of work and I was like, oh shit, let me hop on real quick. Let me jump on the computer. And we said camera on, so I'm like hauling ass upstairs, go on the computer and just waiting.
Yeah, no, God, sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Cool, yeah.
Dude, I can't. I'm glad you're well. I got to be honest with you, Cal. I got nervous. We didn't hear from you. Like me in New England are like, yo, what's going on with this?
He just went MIA. I was like,
yeah, dude, you like disappeared. You got all of us kind of nervous, and I'm just like, man, I hope he's okay. Like I tried messaging you a few times, but I'm glad you're good, man.
Yeah, I didn't mean to,
I know you didn't mean. I know you didn't mean anything negative.
Yeah, I just caught up, and but anyways,
family's good. Everybody's good.
Yeah. Everything's good. The farm's still alive, so that's good.
Good. All right. Final thoughts. What you got for us, man? Tell us the sauce. What's up, Crypto Wrench?
What was that? Hey, wait, vanish.
Give us your final thoughts, Callie.
Oh yeah. What are you guys mining, anyways? After the merge.
What?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Hawk. Okay.
Right now.
Go ahead, Hawk. Go ahead.
I'm going to get a lot of slack for this one. I got one rig on Vertcoin because I'm just spec mining. I want to see what happens.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, hold on.
What do you want me to do? You capping, bro?
Wait, no, I'm not. You want to see my screen? So
go ahead.
I got Vert, Neoxa, Flux, Ergo, and I got a couple rigs back on Ethereum.
Boo!
So five big ones.
Stop the cap.
Someone boo this man in chat. Still on Ethereum.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, it's profitable still.
Hold on. This is the guy who talks the most negative about Ethereum, but is still mining Ethereum.
Back up. Roll it back. Put it in reverse.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Back up a little bit. Thank you. All right. I never said anything bad about Ethereum. I need Ethereum. We want Ethereum. I said about the devs. I didn't like the devs. I don't like the way they act. I don't like the way all this stuff. Just okay.
Oh shit.
What do you think, chat? Is Hawk being honest about Ethereum, or is he capping?
You guys aren't doing Ergo?
Yeah.
No, oh no,
yeah.
I didn't go to mine yet. So right now, my goal is to be 50-50 Flux and Ergo, and I'm sorry, 99.9% of my farm on those two. I'm keeping like 0.1%. I'm actually doing Raven. I want to do Neoxa, but the hash rate, the difficulty is through the roof. So I've actually been focusing more on Raven while people are not focusing on Raven. However, it just went up 60%. Which you're seeing all these proof of work coins, these small cap coins. So, you know, maybe I'll take it off Raven and look for another smaller cap coin. Maybe not Vertcoin, but you know, all jokes aside, I genuinely think all of these proof of work coins are going to start mooning. So I am looking at like the other proof of work coins and supporting them as well, while everybody's focused on the other coins. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on Ergo for a little bit, and just recently I went all Ethereum Classic, trying to just stack up as much Ethereum Classic as I can. And just with this little heat wave, I kind of converted my farm to Ergo because it was just too hot. Suckers were just overheating.
So I gotta add more to that list.
Go ahead.
I'm on ETH Classic. I do Litecoin Endo, so I'm mining 8 different coins technically. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
No CPU mining.
You know, I can't get it. I can't get into it. I don't know. Like Mining King tried to turn me on to it. I was trying to ask him questions, and I'm like, I'm lost, bro. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. It's not my thing. Maybe Yeti will build one for me.
I got into it when Trump was into the whole Raptorium thing, and then my dumbass goes off and buys a bunch of AMD CPUs, and then like the thing just dumps. I'm like,
I did the exact same thing when I saw Rabbit and Chump. To be fair, though, I knew coming into it this is risky, so I kind of knew like, hey, I probably won't make my money back.
I was the same way.
I definitely did make my money back.
Yeah,
I still have one rig doing Raptorium though.
Really?
Yeah, to this day, and I've got thousands and thousands. Dude, it's been like 9 months. I totally forgot I was even mining with it. Like, it's just I only lose a couple mega hash, and I've been doing Raptorium the whole time. So, all right, dude, we got to get to the next one. Yo, bro, awesome talking to you, man. Much love.
You guys.
I do. Be safe. Make those videos. All right, bro.
Al, call me, man. Hit me up.
I'll call you.
Thanks, brother.
My brother.
Bye, guys.
All right, Crypto Craig. You ready for this, Hawk?
So all
right.
If I turn off the lights in here, it's because I can't see out the door, and sometimes I hear these phantom knocks.
Yeah.
So I just
Somebody
want to make
coming
sure
for you?
that I hope not. I'm strapped.
Yeah. So yeah, I always forget about the Raptorium, bro. I got thousands of Bro, the viewer said you capping right now. Viewer said, all right, here we go.
Whatever.
Oh, fun fact. So Hawk said I'm an old man acting young, but he didn't know what the word cap meant. So I had to cap. If y'all don't know, it's like you're bullshitting, you're lying, something
I
around
got it
there.
by now.
All right, yeah. So Crypto Craig, he called in last week.
Cap?
This guy's cool. Cap. Everybody says cap now. Okay. Anyways.
What's up, guys?
Crypto Craig, my man.
What's up, man?
What's up? Hey, I told my baby mama that I'm coming on the show, and she gave me that weird look.
Yes. If every one of you tells your baby mama, we'll go from 159 viewers to 328. Is that right? Somebody do the math.
Could be.
Off top 328
I wanted
viewers.
to show Hawk this, and I know he would appreciate this. Our good friends over at Great Voyage.
Okay.
Look at this. Let's see if I can zoom in here.
Oh, S19?
What happened?
S19. It's kind of hard to see here.
Genius.
Can see it.
Oh, wait. Oh, it's bent.
So
is that bent?
So it's broke.
Oh, wow.
Dude, don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started.
In all fairness, this was probably UPS, not Great Voyage. Because I've had a lot of good success with them. So so I got a lot of repairs coming in, and we got control boards.
Yeah, so tell us the story. What's up with it?
This particular hash board?
Yeah.
This one here had a pick error. So it was like basically they have temperature sensors on them, and the control board wasn't picking it up. So Unfortunately, that's something component level that has to be fixed. So sent this one in, got it back with some other cards or some other hash boards, and the other ones worked, but this one was damaged by UPS, sadly. Which brings me to my first question. I know you don't, you're not into the ASICs, but so we all know that mining can be crazy. What are those weird problems you guys have came across? Like this hit me yesterday, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh,
what are those weird problems that you just get into, and you're like,
let me grab my list. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I mean, like, what's the top of it? Like the hobbyist miner blowing his ASIC up. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The fire.
Leo's a user error. I'm just kidding.
In his defense, I was watching, what's that really big farm? He also does Russian videos. He translates them to Russian. Crypto LLC.
Yeah, he's cool.
In Hobbyist Miner's defense, he actually just released a video. He had the exact same S19, whichever version. I think it was the 110. And all 10 of them, I believe it was, caught on fire. The exact same thing as Hobbyist. So in Hobbyist defense, it might not have been his fault, dude. I heard there's like a really bad batch of those bad boys going around. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Weird. Like I've seen, I don't know if you can kind of see it here, but these chips here, sometimes they'll start getting a little fried.
Is that an S19?
Yeah, it's the S19.
Yeah, because he said he plugged it in. The same thing, Crypto LLC. He plugged it in, caught on fire, dude. Like 10 of them. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you never want to see fire coming out of a machine. That's not good.
So we had a bad batch of PSUs. So I'm on the phone with Yeti, and I see smoke coming out of an R8, and I'm like, "What the?" I don't even know how to explain what I did. I grabbed a fire extinguisher. I grabbed like a bottle. I don't know what I was doing. And I'm just like looking around. I'm like, okay, it's not the GPUs. I unplugged it. It was the power supply. And we had it's just a nightmare. It was just a nightmare. I don't know. Anyway, I had the S19, and this is just my opinion on this. I just think that it took me 3 months to get a new hash board. Okay? So
3 months. Wow.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. Yeah. So I get the new board, plug it in, don't work.
Yeah.
So
after 3 months of waiting?
Yeah.
Oh, bruh.
Oh my God.
For the record, I haven't had that bad a service. But
no, they're not. Yeah. Great Voyage was fine. They gave me the owner's name? Bo gave me his cell phone number or Boo or something like that. I don't remember his name. It starts with a B.
Yeah. Majin Boo.
He gave me his cell phone number. He was nice. He was cool. And Bitmain took forever. And now I couldn't get the S19 to work. So I'm like, that's it. I had it. I sold the other one because you need a lot of them to make money, man. It's just my opinion. And I sent the one that was broken to Bits Be Tripping. Because now he's got people that could fix it. So I just mailed it out like 3 or 4 days ago. And yeah, man, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, I sold them and I just got rid of them. I'm sticking to GPUs, man. I do have the L7. It's the only ASIC I'll buy. It's just my opinion. Nothing against you, Craig. If that's what you want to do, it's all to you. Just me personally, I'm just walking away from S19s.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, you really have to do those at scale. I mean, you know, those they eat so much power, you know, and it's like, you know,
Daniel Keller's back.
One of these, right?
Check your backstage. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I was talking to chat. Continue.
Oh, yeah, you're good, dude. Now, I'm just saying, you know, like with these, you really got to be able to have a big enough, location to be able to, contain the heat, and deliver the power to it. So it's a little tricky, but they're finicky, just like GPUs can be.
They are. No, they are.
Susceptible to heat. At times, like for example, the top row of my container, it gets hot because there's a lot of blowback, pressure on that side of the container. So it's really weird. There's pockets of heat, you got to deal with and stuff like that. But my second question to you guys is, of course, the Ethereum merge, I'm still completely on ETH. I have not moved over yet.
Okay.
For the GPU side, still mining ETH. I plan to probably switch over Sunday, maybe Monday. I've seen, BZ Miner came out with a dual miner for Ergo and Caspa, I think it was.
Yeah.
So that's kind of something that I haven't used that particular combination for mining both of those. But I don't know if you guys have thought about maybe mining, with two algorithms, dual mining, and if so, kind of what your thoughts are on that. It does tax the machine though. I mean, it's not easy.
I absolutely have Absolutely, because I know Ergo was doing something with that, right? I don't know if that's the same thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
What was that?
Ergo and Casper.
Yeah, what's it called? God, something box.io. Why can't I think of the Ergo pool right now? So I had CW on. Obviously, he came on at the beginning of the stream, but he also came on last time as well. And you know, it's not the same as parallel assets. It's definitely different, but it had like a similar kind of vibe concept to it. So I really like what they're doing. GitBlock, I think it was. Yeah, GitBlock.io. I believe is what it was.
I was going to say that, but I wasn't sure either.
So there's a lot of rewards that you get from that. So absolutely, like I am certainly interested in like either dual mining or, you know, how Flux gives you parallel assets. I like a lot of these like extra rewards, right? Because there's plenty of coins like Ethereum, right? You get Ethereum and you get, that's it, right? But why not get a Flux or get an Ergo or get whatever your favorite coin is plus some of these other things? And if these other pools can give you that to compensate it, yeah, like I'm open to that. Absolutely. Caspa specifically, I haven't done it, but yeah, I'm not like against it. I definitely will start exploring more as I get more time. What about you, Hawk?
Yeah, I mean, I just heard of the smart pool thing today. I was watching a video on Bitsby Trippin' talking about it. I mean, dude, every day I'm learning more and more and more about mining, and I just like, you got to remember, I only started mining in January. Like, you know, I know I talk like somebody who's been doing this for years, but I haven't. Like, so I'm learning from you. I'm learning from Panda, Chump, like everybody that we're all close with. Craig, question. If you don't mind me asking, how many S19s are you running? Just one?
360 in one container.
360. Well, that explains a lot.
Yes. Well, three. You know, it's hard to keep 360 up.
I bet. That's is it, you're in megawatts.
It's 1.2 megawatts.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bigger than my new facility.
Yeah.
I've got another one. I actually have two containers, but the power company, there's some section of line that's not delivered yet to give me the full 3 megawatts there at the facility. But
oh my god, I had a guy send me an email for hosting, and he goes, he got screwed over by Wadham. Okay, like Wadham just completely. And guys, listen, I've heard some terrible things. Stay away from Wadham. Based on what I heard, stay away. If you only knew, like class action lawsuits, I heard all kinds of stuff. You know, this is just what I've heard from people. May not be fact, whatever. Anyway, he sends me an email, and he's like, hey, I got 300 S19s, 96 terahash, I think, or 98 terahash. I can remember. I looked at the email. Can you host them for me? And I went, nope. Like, I'm sorry. I don't even know where to put that. Like, I want to take it because it's, you know, it's a lot of money, but me and my partner, we made a decision. We're not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, ASICs are a whole other beast. I mean,
they really are. They really are.
Yeah.
Actually, the two containers that I have are from Wadham. They're Wadham containers, and they're pretty. I like those because they have the 800 amp 3-phase, you know, built in to the container.
Right. This guy was talking about he was hosting with Wadham and something went wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like the hosting, you know, the hosting is kind of crazy, especially in ASICs. You got Compass Mining, you know, you've got, you know, some cool packages you could buy with them, and you could even finance with them, you know, and kind of play that out. But yeah, the hosting with ASICs is fun. It's been a cool project for me.
Dude, it's amazing.
I love doing cool projects. I mean, that's I'm a software architect by, you know, in the real world. So I design software for clients and things. But this is kind of my hobby. But yeah, it can be tricky though. You know how it is. I mean, just running 2 ASICs, or how many you had? 3 ASIC sits?
I had 3 I had the 2 S19s, and I'm still running the L7. I'll buy 10 L7s. I love the L7s.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna live longer, I think, on the Litecoin and Doge together. You know, rather than, you know, like, because I have a client who's got nothing but S9s, man, and he runs them out of Colombia, basically on almost free energy. Don't ask me how; I don't have details. But he says if I didn't have free energy, I would never run the S9. So, like, you know how it is. They constantly evolve, and I think the L7, I think, is just going to kind of stay where it's at for a little while. That's why I like them. Pricey,
there's
but they're
cool miners,
profitable.
But the cool thing is, like with DJ, you were saying, like you want those opportunities where you can 5x, maybe
Right.
10x your money.
Right.
Like Bitcoin, it's not happening anytime
No,
soon.
not
But
at
the
all.
L7,
No way.
But for Dogecoin, maybe to go from 6 cents to 75 cents or something in the next bull run, it's a possibility. It's not given, but
Right.
I'm willing.
You don't even need 75 cents. You need a quarter. You know what I mean?
That's what I was gonna say. Go up 10
but-
cents, I'll be fine.
But hey, man, real quick, dude, I'm sorry to cut you off. You can call back in. We got Dan Keller. We already had to. He already left the first time because we took too long. I'm so sorry.
Have a great night, guys.
Joe, hit me up in the DMs though. I want to talk to you privately. All right, bro. Much love, dude. Thank
Take care, Craig.
Thank you so much.
Hey, man.
We got to get to Dan, man, because he already called in.
Yeah, I want to get to Dan.
Real quick, Custom Computing says, thank you so much for the donation. DJ, show Hawk a pic of you in the physical prime. I'm going to get jacked and challenge him to a bench off. I'm like, oh, when I used to work out? Yeah, dude. Yo, I was
big.
I wasn't as big as Hawk is.
I was big. I was
weighed-
6'1". I was big.
Yeah, because he's 6'1" too.
big.
I'm only 5'10", so...
Okay, though. That doesn't mean
Yeah.
anything, though,
So-
because you have a lot of that. You have a little center of gravity. You
Yeah,
can probably be
I
a
mean, I
little
weighed 25 pounds more than I do now. I stopped working out, became a nerd. So, hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. We're going to cut the line. We got to get to Dan Keller. He's already waited. Okay.
Come on, let's go. Hey, there he is.
Dan, I'm so sorry for making you wait.
Holy
I'm
shit!
so sorry,
No.
man.
What's up,
I'm
guys?
sorry. What's going
What's
on?
up, man?
Yeah,
It is
you
an
don't have to worry about-
honor.
You don't have to worry about making me wait, man. I was loving listening to every minute of this, so it's
Thank
great.
you.
Love
Oh
what
my
you guys
God.
do. Hey, this is a fun format, guys. Like
Thank you.
I was just saying to Davey, I was like, this is cool how you have people call in like this.
Thank
And
you.
you never know who will wander into your live stream.
I did not think any of you would come in.
Dude, I told DJ when he started this, I said, nobody's doing this. I said, this is a fantastic idea and it's going to blow up. And here
Thank
we
you.
are.
Well, DJ's my BFF. He came to the cigar bar. We hung out. We had some cigars,
Yes.
some bourbon. It was good times. Really good time.
man.
Don't be evil again. There you go.
Still got the
gotta get
card
a
too.
cigar,
You
man.
gave me a card, so I got
We
that.
had so many of those damn shirts down there, man. We were like, we were giving them out and it was a blast. We had a good time. I mean,
You
the
ever
conference sucked ass, but besides that, it was.
I agree for the most part. I agree. If you're not like 100% Bitcoin, like if that's all you don't, if you want to talk about anything besides Bitcoin, people are they're not trying to hear
I
it.
know, the
I tried.
maximalist.
I was like, have you heard about these other coins? What? It's Bitcoin. That's the only thing. I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah, well, the thing about it, and what really stuck out to me in there, so I turned the slate down because I'm blinding myself. Is the fact that nobody was building on top of Bitcoin. Like it was all projects that were building around the economic model, the finance, hedge funds or this or that or the other. There was nobody, like literally they had like one guy who was like the core, one of the Bitcoin core that would actually talk. It really kind of disappointed me, but really what it did is it excited me too, because it let me see that a lot of these particular items that could end up running on Flux, because it's natural. Right. If you're not going to build it layer 2 on your layer 1 blockchain, you might as well go with a layer 2 that's been built out. And I could definitely see that. I could see Lightning nodes running on Flux. I could see, all kinds of, absolutely. It's on the short list. Yes,
yeah, because that was the big push there, right? Like it was advertised everywhere as because Bitcoin is very slow, right? Like for those who've never used Bitcoin out there, I mean, it takes you 30 minutes, 45 minutes just to get to get it, right? And so
what's the Lightning Network, Dan? 1 million transactions per second?
It's a lot. It's a lot,
right?
It's a lot.
I love him, bro. I love him. He's like
I
me.
love it. Yeah.
He's like me. No filter. Get it, Dan. Go.
Yeah. The thing about it is even with the Lightning Network, you can't claim to be like decentralized if you're running the nodes on centralized infrastructure. So you're building on a decentralized infrastructure that's going to have channels, gateways for payment, payment channels. Yet that infrastructure is running on AWS and other platforms. So why not run it on Flux? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to run those nodes on Flux. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, it's significantly cheaper too. I mean, Flux is pennies on the dollar. Like,
super cheap. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still absorbing this for a second. Go ahead, DJ. I need a couple minutes.
Yeah, he's starstruck right now, as he should be. All right, so Daniel Keller, in case little Timmy out there doesn't know who you are, can you introduce yourself?
Daniel Keller, the co-founder of Flux. So I'm one of the merry three that founded the project. I've been with the project since pretty much its conception, and we just kind of keep grinding out. So I've come from IT, so 25 plus years, and I spent the first part of my career centralizing everything, and then woke up one morning and was like, okay, let's break it all back down and decentralize the world. So that's a little bit about me. I'm all struck by a lot of by the community, by the people like you guys too, man. Like I got massive respect because you guys grind this content out.
Thank you.
Even in a bear market, and that's what a lot of people don't see is it's easy to get 1,000 views, 5,000 views, 10,000 views in a bull market because everybody's coming to the table. Right. This is where the business gets done, right? The folks that run this things through the bear market bring in the next generation that's going to keep pushing this infrastructure forward. So props to both of you guys, man.
Thank you.
Man, I got a question for you. Where did the concept of proof of useful work come from? How did it come to fruition?
Well, I'd like to take credit for it, but I can't. It was actually, I believe, a couple of MIT students put together useful proof of work, which was conceptually they took Satoshi Nakamoto's biggest problem, which was what do we do with this compute resources? Because as the network continues to scale, it's going to reach a tipping point where we see it today. They're talking about banning proof of work and all this other stuff. How do we use this compute resources to do something other than just consensus mechanisms and transactional validators, right? And we started that off with our node network. What Davey was talking about earlier, we were mapping proteins for COVID. The day that it was available, we were on it. We were mapping. The whole network was running it. So
really,
yeah. I mean, really, what it comes down to is it's a major glaring issue. And we're all fans of proof of work, every single one of us. And somebody in the chat earlier said, Dan's getting soft. He's talking about proof of stake, being not so bad. Never said that ever.
I've never heard you say that.
I've always, what I have said is if they want to become more decentralized, they can run on Flux and decentralized infrastructure. Solana has validators. Who runs the validators? Well, it runs on Web 2. Well, that's not really decentralized. By the way, Solana goes down a shit ton, so we got to talk about that.
It does.
Flux lost 60% of their network. We had a fork. Basically, the mining side of it, we lost 60% of the network, and we never went down. Every one of our dApps stayed running. Every one of our websites stayed running. Everything that was deployed on the platform stayed up and running. I wouldn't recommend that kind of stress test to anyone, but it does show. So back to that point, proof of stake is like everything else. It's iterative. But if they start to look at, other ways to decentralize themselves, get those nodes on Flux, right? We're already one of our projects was Nebulous, which is basically Infura running on Flux. So we're already running 2 of the 3 Ethereum nodes on Flux today. And with massive transactions back and forth between the ones. Now, the only ones we're not running is, I guess, the large one, which is the archival node. But that's coming here as soon as we finish Jetpack 2.0. So lots of good stuff.
So, Dan, you got some questions from some people here. I'm just reading them off here. Crypto Craig wants to ask Dan, I have a 400 terabyte of Chia bingo cards. I have 400 terabyte worth of bingo cards. Can I repurpose them for proof of useful work?
First of all, I want to ask you why you have Chia bingo cards, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I think you could at some point. Our Cirrus nodes are going to look a little bit different. It's our off-chain solution, and we're going to allow FPGAs off-chain. Everybody don't freak out. No FPGAs on the main chain. That's only GPU mineable, but we'll have a secondary chain, which is our Cirrus nodes, which will allow, Jetsons, Pis, older computers, FPGAs, real computational stuff. That's our idea of another version of proof of useful work is run till death. I got graphics cards that are still really good graphics cards. I want to use them for something,
Right.
Well, now you could do that with Flux with our Cirrus nodes because we set the benchmarks much lower, and you're paid as people use your compute resources. So maybe you know, a 1070 or a 1060 Ti that I got laying around, and I throw that in a rig. That by itself isn't that great. But if you take that 1060 or that 1070 and put it with 50 other ones in numbers, in mass, you're going to have, you know, something to cook with. And that's exactly what we're looking to do.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. So we're refining the proof of useful work scenario. We're building out that user interface that those MIT students couldn't really kind of grasp how the blockchain worked. And we went to the applied, I always screw this up, Applied Science in Geneva, Switzerland. And I know I butchered it up, and I'm sorry if I did. But they're using it in all of their different areas. So Alex, one of the guys that's on the team, he went to them, pitched the whole thing out for proof of use of work, and they're going to be working with us to help develop our full concept. So
you can't. Sorry, Dan, go ahead.
No,
just someone just asked, and because I'll forget. So you can't repurpose the storage that was used for Chia on there. So you don't know yet.
I don't know yet, and but okay. I'd have to see what that storage is. Much like you, when you ripped apart that helium miner and found out it was just a Raspberry Pi, we would have to rip it apart and figure out what it is. If it's just hard drive space, then I don't see why not.
Okay, there you go, guys. We have a $2 super chat from Bojangles. Appreciate it, man. He has a question. He says, has any of the big three given you grief?
The big,
what's that reference to?
I think he's maybe referencing the data centers, I want to assume. I don't know.
I don't know. I have a
question. I get harassed by a lot of people, so there's more than three. You got to really kind of bring it together here for me, guys.
Join the club. I'll get you a gold membership.
Yeah.
So I have a question, and I think you did respond in the chat earlier. So Dan, everybody's wondering, right? Flux, can it handle the network? Let's just say worst case scenario, 80% of Ethereum miners come over to Flux. Can y'all handle that?
Absolutely. And anybody that says we can't, they're drunk. We've got the scale. We built it up. Davey was talking about the fact that we deployed blocks. We have 13,000 block explorers if we need them.
Wow.
So I'm going to give you a story of why Flux is so resistant. Okay. And if you've already heard this, just go along with it. But one of the biggest stressors that can ever be placed on any blockchain today is an uplisting to Binance. Okay.
Yep.
Because everybody wants to immediately move and run, and I got Flux here, I got it over here. We've got to get this through Fusion. We've got to go over here. We've got to do this. We found out that we were going to be uplisted to Binance at 10 o'clock at night. I was literally laying on the couch about half asleep, and pops up on the phone, "Hey, you're getting uplisted." Pulled everyone together, and I said, "Look, you know, we're going to get our asses kicked here in the next two hours." I said, "So let's figure out how to make this run. What are we going to need?" "Well, we're going to need more servers on Fusion." "Okay, go deploy them." Trunk goes out, deploys 50 servers on Fusion. "We're going to need block explorers. The block explorers are slow." "All right, let's deploy another 100 block explorers." We can scale on demand. Now, am I saying it's going to be flawless, that there won't be issues? And by the way, when you're heavy as the head that wears the crown, if we are the ones that are taking on a lot of this hash, people are going to try to come after us, and we're anticipating that.
Of course.
We've
bring
built
it,
out.
baby.
Yeah,
bring it.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would.
Let's not encourage them.
I don't. Don't quan me, bro.
Oh no. Jeez. No, God forbid.
That's what he did, because that's what he did. He talked shit, and then it ended up not working out. I'm very respectful in the sense that, you know, will we be flawless? Probably not. You know, we'll always have challenges we have to work through. This is iterative tech, guys. This stuff has never been done before. You know, Ethereum goes off into the proof of stake land, and here comes good, solid projects. You got Flux, you got Ergo, you got Caspa, you've got Raven to a certain extent. You got these different projects. They're all really good. This is the best time to be alive as a miner.
Yeah.
It has gotten boring for all these years. Just mine ETH and then switch it over. And blah, blah, blah. Spec mining is back, guys.
Love it.
Spec mining is back.
Yes.
And we're loving it. So we respect other proof of work communities as well. And that's one thing you will not find in proof of stake. You know, sans the fact it's completely centralized shitcoin. look at the fact that the proof of work, folks, they all stick together, right? I mean, I have conversations with the Ergo team every day. Talk with Caspa. I've talked with they all are looking for the same thing, and that is they want to see blockchain, decentralized proof of work blockchain, make it to the next level, not be hijacked by gatekeepers or toll booths or anyone that jumps in and says, "Hey, look at us, we're decentralized." No, dude, your legacy finance pretending to be. I mean, look at ETH, owned by JP Morgan, Consensus, and Fura, the entire kit and caboodle, guys. So that's what we're here for. Decentralized. With that, there'll be pain points, I'm sure, but we're ready.
Absolutely. I love that.
Awesome.
That was the best answer we could have asked for. Real quick. So Jeff did ask for us to ask you if you could say anything in French. I don't know.
No, you don't want me to say anything.
No. Okay.
I only know like 3 words, and they're all really bad.
Oh, if you're saying it's bad, it's bad.
Crypto Wrench, $50 super chat.
Shout out to Crypto Wrench.
Leaky Dan.
Yeah, that's my boy Crypto Wrench. That guy. Hey, you know what? That guy does more for charity in the military than anyone I've ever seen. Check out his Twitch as well, and he'd probably strangle me because I don't know what it is off the top of my head. But man, that guy is.
He's awesome. He's
awesome.
I've been talking to him.
Always helping people out. I mean, and that's the funny part about proof of work projects. Most of them you find are very warm and inviting, right? They'll show up on your live stream and drop $100 for you, because you're helping the ecosystem.
Right.
It really, honestly, that's what makes proof of work so great. Is it is a community, and that's why the big bankers and the people that really want to control it, they hate it because it is community based.
We have a question for you, Dan. Ben's 310. Thanks for the $20 super chat. Says, "Hey DJ and Hawk, fellow Miami native. Question for Dan: will you be doing an event in Miami, and when will Flux get their own NFT marketplace?"
Okay, so yes, we will be doing, and you guys get the Leaky Dan scenario. We are having FluxCon next year, so we are going to do it. We're down to Austin, Texas, or Miami. We are in the process of hiring our event coordinator right now. We are and this is when we say FluxCon, it's not really that. It's more we are inviting, and this is me for the first time saying it here. We are inviting every proof of work project, every one of them, to our event, and you guys are there. It's going to be so cheap. The tickets are $20 a pop to get in for the entire.
That's good.
I mean, we're going to be there. We're going to keep it cheap so that people can afford to get there. And matter of fact, we're going to have a pool where people can donate for people that want to go that maybe they can't afford it. I'm going to sponsor some wayward children myself and bring them down. Dan. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think you'll see a lot of projects there. I've already had quite a few discussions with other projects who are very interested. A lot of YouTubers. You guys are obviously invited. Come down, hang out. We'll get the cigar bar again and have fun.
Yeah, I'll come. Yes. My parents live in. If it's in Florida, I definitely come. I'll go to my parents' house.
I'm leaning to Miami. I think it makes the most sense in Miami because I mean it really. We had a good time down there.
Oh yeah.
Sans the conference was kind of lame in my book. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it different, man. We're gonna have people there. They're gonna be setting up Flux nodes. We're gonna show you how to build a rig. We got a guy that's gonna come down and bring all the parts to show you how to build a rig. We're gonna have breakout events. We're gonna have special speakers. And I can tell you right now, some of those speakers are going to be a lot of fun. So I think the first year we're going to do it, I think we're going to do it upright. So event coordinator is going to be putting it together, and any input you guys have, like things you'd like to see, your community and stuff, let us know.
Well, Dan, if you come to Miami, make sure you let me know. I got some connections down there. So if you guys need help with anything, I'm in, man. I'm
I
in
don't know, man.
110%.
I don't know, dude. That scared me a little bit. You said come to Miami and you have connections. I mean, you know.
Oh, don't worry. I was.
What connections are we talking here?
I've been in law enforcement 8 years. I promise you, it's nothing.
You
wrong.
need somebody to disappear. You come to Miami. We'll make it happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, we have a question from Among Us. You've heard of Neoxa, correct, Dan? I mean, obviously you've heard of it. Okay. They want to know, is there any plans to have Neoxa on Zelcore? Have they reached out to you, anything like that?
Yeah, they'll be added. I mean, our goal right now, especially with Zelcore, if you guys haven't seen the beta of the new Zelcore, it is fantastic. And honestly, just got off a call with the guys today, as a matter of fact. And their commitment is to continue to keep adding proof of work projects as fast as we can. So you saw Ergo come in, and we brought Ergo in. We went deep. I mean, we've got parallel assets now on the Ergo ecosystem. We've got Ergo inside of Zelcore. You're going to have NFTs from the Ergo platform that'll show up inside of Zelcore.
Right.
Love
You're going to see NFTs for KDA, Ergo, Solana, Ethereum, perhaps. You know, our ultimate goal is to have everything in one place. It'll be your Web3 browser in a sense.
Dude, I gotta. What DJ's been getting up all night. What's going on? I gotta tell you, man.
Oh, he had to get his Zelcore shirt on.
Not sponsored or anything, chat. It's just I'm hearing so many damn. Not sponsored, for the record. I'm just hearing so many good things about Zelcore. I'm like, dude, I gotta put my Zelcore shirt on. Are you kidding me?
How many shirts do you got over there? Seriously,
I got
Ergo.
My Flux is over there. My Flux is my other Flux shirt's right over there.
Well, you got to represent.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Hey, if I had an Ergo shirt too, I would wear an Ergo shirt. I like them. KDA, I have a couple KDA shirts as well. So I mean, Flux is my baby, but I like other projects as well. I mean, I think it's important, especially to learn from those projects. I mean, the relationship with KDA started by, just a couple questions. Hey, do you think you have a node problem and we have a solution? How can we work together? And the rest is history. I mean, we have more labs projects coming from KDA. We just added a couple labs projects from Avalanche. We just added another one from Ergo. Is gonna deploy on there. So that's how it's nice. We don't have to be tribalistic. Like I always tell everybody, if we stop shilling our bags and just worry about getting the technology forward, a tide will raise all boats, guys.
Listen.
Yes.
I said this earlier to Jeff. I said the fact that you guys work with everybody else and it's not a competition and we're in it together. I mean, man, that makes all of us miners, especially me. I'm running a business. You know what I mean? Makes me feel confident moving forward. And when it's not everybody, attacking one another and all this other stuff, when it's everybody's just united for the common goal. I've had these talks with DJ for hours on Discord about everybody coming together for the united, the main goal. And it's amazing. And, to hear it from the top, coming from the top of one of the biggest projects right now in crypto mining, I mean, it just makes me feel like I can sleep better at night. Thank you, Dan.
Well, we need to start educating ourselves, and we need to start educating other people as well. So one of the focuses on that FluxCon is going to be education around, legality of crypto. How do we, we don't have somebody in DC that's lobbying for us, but we do need somebody. I've offered up my services to go to DC, and I was taken up. So I'll have more information about that at some point. And I think it's important to get in front of people and talk to them. Your state reps, your congressmen, your senators. If you care about proof of work, if you care about decentralization, you're not going to wait a year from now till they try to ban proof of work. Don't do it.
Yeah,
I've been saying that.
Get activated today. Get activated today and make your voice heard. I have a list. I created a list today of the people that I'm going to call and say, hey, this crap right here isn't going to fly, and this is why. So
good.
I would say it's not always nefarious, because that's the immediate thing we go to is the government's it's nefarious and they're trying to screw us over, right? I think it's lack of education. Some of it is nefarious. I believe that, right? But I think as people become, you look at Loomis from Wyoming. She fell down the Bitcoin rabbit hole, and she has basically evangelized Bitcoin to her entire state. mad respect there, right? And you see other ones, I'm red nor blue, but you see Ted Cruz and what he's doing down in Texas, and getting the miners down there, working with the power grids, I mean, it's just, these are the things that we all need to be doing
I
our
agree.
little part.
That's good
I met
stuff,
the
Dan.
governor of Florida, and governor of Florida came to my family business, and I got to meet with him. So, naturally, I'm confrontational. I got a big mouth. I asked a couple questions. I said, how do you like crypto? He goes, love it. We're implementing it for Florida payment systems. Awesome. What do you think about mining? He goes, trying to get them here, trying to bring that money into the state. We're working on it. Basically is what he said. So
Did you do that? Did you do this when you was done? Like in Step Brothers? Did we just become best friends?
Yeah.
Listen, Governor Ron DeSantis in Florida is an awesome guy. He's really tall too. I don't just be a side subject though. He's like my height. I'm 6'1". Like he's a tall dude. Yeah. And he was awesome. And I think I think it's a generational problem. Like you said, education, older people, and nothing against older people. There's a lot of older people in the scene. I know that. But they tend to, when new stuff comes out, like you can't teach an old dog new tricks sometimes. It's one of those things, right? We got to educate. I had an uncle that took me 3 months to explain what Bitcoin was. But hey, he got it. And now he likes it. He invests in it. So, like you said, I think it's an education thing.
Yep.
I agree. We got to educate.
Well, there's really two forms of adoption. This is how you have to look at it. There's adoption through attrition. So naturally, as we moved from like landline phones into cell phones, right? Everybody had a fairly large saturation of landline phones. When I was a kid, you didn't have cell phones. I mean, like if I had to call somebody and then somebody else in the other side of the house was on the phone, they're like, Mom, I'm on the phone. Get off the phone, please. Okay, that's the kind of stuff we had to go through. Then cell phones came in, and then they were like this, the big bag phones. They were clunky.
Bricks.
They were kind of crap bricks. And then it hit that Nokia, the death brick Nokia. And then the next thing you know, gone. And now if you don't have a cell phone, there's something wrong with you, right?
Right. Yeah.
So that's adoption through just attrition, a change, an iteration in technology.
I mean, I remember, me and DJ can remember, get off the internet. I got to use the phone.
The dial-up.
Right. Yeah. That's our time.
I was trying to play StarCraft and Diablo, and my mom would just unplug it and just plug her phone in and just wouldn't care at all.
Yeah. So I mean that adoption curve starts slow, right? So everybody that's listening to this and participating in this, you're all early adopters, and then here we go, right? So that's through attrition. That's through technology iteration. Then there's a second way, and that is through necessity. And we're already seeing adoption by necessity in countries that their fiat model is collapsing and Bitcoin is saving their asses. It's all they have.
El Salvador.
I had somebody from the Ukraine come into my DMs and was like, Dan, we need to run more nodes over here. We need to do these. They're getting really proactive because they realize that, I mean, they're at war. I don't have much nice to say about Elon Musk, but when he dropped Starlink over the top of it and was like, yeah, Russia, you want to do that? We'll just drop these up here. And now you got internet. So, we all have to be evangelists of the space, and we don't wait for the 11th hour. Don't wait till it's too late and to make moves.
Yeah, I have a question now that you're speaking about like the world of Flux. So I'm seeing a lot of, I want to say it's in South America. I'm seeing some in Asia, India. Are those Flux accounts? Like I'm seeing Flux everywhere, but it's like Flux, India.
It's
wow,
insane, dude.
That's all. That's a beautiful thing.
It's insane. Somebody just came in, and we're going to be speaking to a class of school students in Africa around, blockchain technology, and we're going to be working on Flux. Well, here's another leak. Ready? Flux U.
Leaky Dan.
Flux U. Davey's going to strangle me for this. But one of our internal initiatives, one that we really want to put focus on, is we want to get this new technology in the hands of the younger generation. Because ultimately, like you alluded to, as you get older, you get a little bit more grumpy with technology. Like, a damn cell phone, I want to throw it against the wall sometimes. But the young folks, they love it, but they need to be mentored. They need to have people to help walk them through them. And Flux U is going to be that. So we're going to run a educational platform on Flux, free to anybody to do it. It's going to show you how to stand up a node. They're going to have live classes with instructors. I mean, and this is all community based, right? These are people that we have teachers, we have, technologists. I'm going to do a class, on, the business side of blockchain. And we'll have other people that we invite to come in and do guest speaking roles as well. But that's a big deal. We need to educate everywhere we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I vote for Max Voltage because he seems to know just as much about Flux as you do.
Yeah,
So,
but Max is one of we've got good guys. I mean,
I love Max.
Max is a great dude.
Our community is like hands down, and I know there's other good communities too, but this is the one that I kind of land on. I mean, the way they treat each other is
The Misfit Miners love you, man. It's all you're like an all-star.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, man.
Max love you guys so much.
Yeah. Well, one thing you will find with the Flux community is we tell it how it is. We don't fluff shit up. You know what I mean? Like if you come into our Discord, you don't see all the wind moon. Where's this meme coin? How can I sell this meme coin? This coin's a shit coin. It's going to go down. Okay. No, you're going to last about 30 seconds in there if you're acting like that. We're honestly, it's, educated folks that are sharing information with people who are thirsty for knowledge. And that's really what sets us apart.
Right.
I love that.
Damn. I'm still in awe right now.
Yeah, man.
Dan just jumps into this. It's crazy.
That's great. Any more questions for Dan? This is y'all's chance right now. What do you got for us, chat?
I think Jeff spilled his tea. He said he ruined my cupcakes.
Yeah, Jeff did the emote with like shut your lips. Shout out to Jeff, man. Awesome dude,
oh,
man.
So I still think it's amazing. You're running the Ethereum, nodes on the network. I mean, that's
check it out. We have a Medium post. It's called Project Nebulous. So what happened was Infura started cutting people off in certain countries. They just said, you can't transact. MetaMask was down, and Infura just basically flipped the switch and turned them off. Well, why is that? Well, Infura is owned by Consensus, and Consensus is owned by JP Morgan. It's basically legacy finance, people.
Right.
They don't want people to have access to financial freedom, and that's what it comes down to. It's a power thing. They want the people that control the money control the power, right? And eventually, this group, the blockchain folks, the cypherpunks of the world, so to speak, we're going to make that change, and we're making that change now. We're seeing it happening now, and I think Web3 is going to be an amazing, not the Web3 that everybody talks about, like JPEG pictures, Nifties, and all this other crap, metaverse and metaspace. You can run all that stuff, but run it on Flux. It's all infrastructure. And when we really tap into that Web3 power, that's when we're going to really take off.
Beautiful. Amazing. We got a question for you from Ben's3110. Thank you for the donation as well. Daniel, since you like watches, I'm assuming he's talking about the Flux watch maybe. Have you tried reaching out to Zenith for an NFT? Is that how you say it? Zenith?
Zenith, yeah.
Zenith? Okay.
Zenith,
sorry.
Well, I got a really cool, we have some really cool stuff coming up around that. So I got bored of looking at, so the idea of non-fungible tokens is a genius idea, right? How it's being practiced today is absolute crap.
Agreed.
And I mean, $2 million for a Bored Ape that I wouldn't put it on the bottom of my shoe, and it's just ridiculous, right? But the thought process behind it, as tying it to a physical asset, is where the rubber meets the road. So what we did with the legacy watches, the Titan legacy watches, is we linked the watch to an NFT. So if you have the watch and you have the NFT, you possess the ownership of that particular watch. So for instance, mine's number 5. Okay. So I have the NFT for 5. I'll have the watch for 5. And then I will get all the trappings that come with that. You're going to get, access to FluxCon for free. You'll get VIP status. We got a little VIP area that'll be set up. You get all these little, fringe benefits. And you can drop other things on. We have partner projects that said, hey, I like your watch idea. We're going to give them, whoever purchased those watches, we're going to give them some free NFTs, or we're going to give them something our project is doing because we like what you're doing. So I think what you're going to see is it'll start off with luxury items, watches, wine. Wine is another big one. It's counterfeit. Supply chain is really rough on that. Then you could eventually see it on houses, cars, all kinds of commercial real estate where, but imagine all the people you're disrupting in that, think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, the supply chain just gets flipped upside down. Escrow companies get flipped upside down. God, if you ever bought a house, that's a nightmare, right?
Yeah, please.
Imagine walking in being like, yeah, this is the house I want. How much is it? Oh, it's 3 Bitcoin. Okay, cool. Here it is. Think. Okay, you got the NFT. Think. All right. Okay, settled. Thank you. You're in a house now.
Oh my God. I can only imagine the mortgage industries losing
they'll lose
their
their
mind.
Yeah.
So those are problems that don't want to be fixed because there's a thick industry around it, right? Finance does not want to be fixed. Obviously, look at what's coming out in the news media. You got Janet yelling up there, yapping about the environment. Why is she there doing? I don't get it. But what Flux does is it looks outside and it looks for problems that need to be solved. Electronic medical records, the ability to carry my own EMR on my phone and walk into a hospital, let them immediately take a public key. They now have access to my entire repository, all my health records. And when I'm done, I pull that back, boom, and off I go, right? So that is paradigm. That's what we've built out as a minimal viable project. It'll look like something like Zelcore, and it'll hold your EMR in it. These are problems that are looking to be solved,
and that's through the NFT. Right?
NFTs are involved today. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's a real use rather than a picture.
They haven't even. I know a lot of people haven't even scratched the surface with what NFTs can really do. I know I've heard this argument before. About it. It's amazing. It's amazing. Even in the medical field, I can only imagine. I mean, look at what the Lightning Network is disrupting, right? We have companies like Walmart, McDonald's, Starbucks have all basically, I don't know if it's like an intent. They have intention to use the Lightning Network. You're going to get rid of a lot of these credit card processing middlemen are going to lose. Like, like that was an argument, because like I said, my family runs a business and I'm looking at even how to implement it there because there's so many steps that it goes through when you process a transaction, and then people can dispute and then chargebacks. It's a nightmare. It was all a rigged machine for other people to make money. Now you put the Lightning Network in there. I mean, just completely going to wipe out an industry overnight. Now these big corporations are adopting it. They save billions of dollars a year, probably. Yeah. Implementing it.
Absolutely. And now what you're starting to see are large businesses coming out publicly saying that they're not gonna have data centers anymore. FedEx just came out recently, about 3 weeks ago, and said, yeah, we're gonna shut down all of our data centers. What did FedEx stop using computers? No.
No.
They're looking at alternative options. Now I'm not saying Flux is going to run FedEx's servers, but FedEx, if you want to run your servers, we can. But that's minute compared to the big thing. The big thing is if you're building that base layer and giving people the ability to deploy damn near anything on it, that changes the game. And you move away from, these people that may not have wanted you to solve their problem, and now you're solving problems that need to be solved. They may warm up to you eventually, maybe.
Right.
Who knows?
Especially if you're doing cheaper.
Yeah,
significantly cheaper.
Cheaper, faster, more secure. I mean, you can't beat it.
Yep.
Can't beat it, man.
So Taines, he loves Flux. I know him very well.
Yeah.
He's asking because he bought the watch. He's wondering when does he get the watch?
So everything there, it's in build right now. So I got a little snapshot of it the other day, which is kind of cool. So we're looking for probably a November timeframe for delivery. If you bought one, you'll be somebody will be in contact with you, and they'll get your address for your NFT. You may have already supplied that, but we're gonna make sure because there's people that worry they didn't give me the right address or whatever. So you're gonna get contacted, probably not by me, but
of course.
You know what I mean? Might be my son. You know what I mean? Like he needs something to do. You know what I mean? Like so. you know, you're going to be contacted. Hey, is this your address? Yes. Is this your wallet? Yes. Okay. You now have the NFT. Here's the watch. Congratulations. So November.
Dan, I got a question for you. The core team of Flux right now, how big is it, and how big do you think you guys want to scale and grow? Like, as far as like how many people are involved right now? What's just like a rough number? What do you think it's going to be in 5 years?
So we have like about 55 developers, and that
Wow,
that doesn't include our marketing and PR team and our business development team. So I would say you throw them in, we're in the 70s, right?
Wow.
If you go in Discord, a lot of times you see all these people with all these different colors and stuff, and that usually doesn't mean a lot in Discord. Our Discord, it means a lot because they are all active. You know what I mean? They are all there because they have to be there. Flux is a little bit different. Oh, and by the way, there's about 10, 12, 13 people on Zelcore. They all they focus on is Zelcore.
Just Zelcore.
Just Zelcore. The rest,
awesome.
Everybody else is on Flux. We're a lot different than every other project out there because when you join Flux, the one rule that you have is you can work on no other project than Flux. That's the rule.
Fair enough.
There's no moonlighting. There's no running, 2 or 3 projects, or you show up in a Discord under a different username. And we have had to have people leave because they were trying to, do the moonlight thing. Maybe one time or maybe twice the entire time this project is in existence. Well, why is that so important? Well, that means the people that are here are working on the project, and that's their sole focus is the success of the project. Right. So we're very agile. We run the organization that builds on Flux, right? We run it in an agile environment so that everybody knows what they're doing. We don't have meetings for the sake of having meetings. Everybody is they're self-empowered, so they go out, and I've never yelled at anybody for coming to me and saying, "Hey Dan, I did this. What do you think?" It might suck. Yeah. But I'm like, great, that's great. Congratulations. Now let's do this a little bit different next time. And then off they go. And now they're going to learn something from that. So, we have a very, very robust team, a team that I'm unbelievably proud of. Every single one of them. They all bring like unbelievable talents to what we're doing.
Awesome.
That's great to hear. I love that, man. Because you never know. You never know the size, right?
Yep.
Wow, man. I wish I would have prepared a list of questions.
Well, we need
so many things
the legend that's coming in.
I know. I'm just messing.
I don't want to hold you guys up, and I want everybody else to get a shot too. But I just want to tell you guys, really respect what you guys are doing. I respect what your community's doing. You guys are doing a great job. And the guy that earlier claimed that I was talking about proof of stake being okay. I want to reiterate this for everybody right here, right now, right? Because a lot of times in crypto, people say things and it can be misconstrued or turned around. And when you're old like me, you forget things. So Dan's telling you, timestamp this, circle it, dot it in there. Proof of work is the only way forward. Proof of stake is centralized, and I will never change my stance until they change the technology. When they start changing the technology and they start getting large VCs out of the tokenization of those assets, allowing Andreessen Horowitz to buy 80% of your project and then dump it on retail head. When they start proving that they can start working toward a decentralized goal, then we would be willing to help them get there. It's easy to work with the people you love. It's easy to work with the KDAs, the Ergos, the Caspas, you name it, the proof of work projects that we love to work with, right? All the KDA incubation acceleration projects, we love working with those. It's very difficult to work with projects that you disagree with. But if they could find a way, we can find a way in technology. But proof of work is king, will remain king, and we'll make damn sure of it.
I love it, Dan. That was great, Dan. Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much. It's an honor.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you so much, man.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Take care, Dan.
Oh, shit. Did I kick you? Oh, shit. Oh, come back, Hawk. Hawk, my bad. Hold on, chat. We just kicked our guest, our co-host. I'm so sorry. Oh, by the way, dude, Flux, thank you so much, Flux. Love you. I just kicked my co-host. Hold on. Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
Stop the cap.
Wait, Hawk, call back. I'm so sorry. Oh, he probably thinks something's wrong with him. I'm so sorry. Call back. I think when I disconnected one, it just disconnected the whole call. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Abdel Hamid. Yeah, you gotta have a microphone, buddy. Please get a microphone. We're gonna pull up Upsilon. 2.5 hours, 174 viewers. Yes. Oh my God, that's insane. Tell your baby mama. If all of you tell your baby mama, then we will have over 300 viewers. So please, yes. Hawk, call back in. Oh, Hawk's back. Yo. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry. I think when I disconnected, because
it's okay.
Yeah, okay.
You got all excited.
Right. Upsilon Mining. We're gonna have Upsilon Mining in. I use the bathroom real quick. What's up, buddy? Tell us about yourself. Upsilon Mining, shout out to him. Please subscribe to him, and please subscribe to Hawk Crypto.
I'm loving this right now. I'm like so pumped right now. What's up, dude?
Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going, Hawk, man? How you doing?
What's up, man? Nice to meet you. How's everything going?
Nice meeting you in the flesh, so to speak, man. You know, I watch your channel and all the time, man. You and DJ going on, but you know, the interaction, you can't beat it, you know.
Dude, this is awesome, man. So what's going on? Tell me what's new in your world. You guys are working together, correct?
Yeah, man. We started the fluxnodestore.com business, and we've been busy with that. You know, kind of getting those computers put together and sent out, dealing with some customer issues here and there. But I think overall it's pretty smooth. Yeah, exactly. Like I told them, it's kind of like an MVP, minimum viable product. It's a new business, right? So these first 50 nodes that we're gonna sell, we're just kind of seeing like how it's going, how receptive the community is to it, and what the feedback is, and hopefully we're just going to improve and make it better. So hopefully in time it'll just get better and better, man. I think it's funny how you turned that helium miner into a like I legit thought that was hilarious. You just took it apart and inside is literally just a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, man, for what they were charging for those things, man, like they were going upwards of like $500-$600. I mean, and listen, like I have my reservations on the helium project. I thought the concept was great. I just think it turned into a big mess. And I've heard of people even changing their locations, using all kinds of different stuff to say their miner's actually here and not there. Like, I don't know what's going on with the project. I've stepped away from helium completely.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
One thing I didn't get into. I told him it was funny that he took apart his helium miner and just converted it into a flux node.
Yeah, good on you, man.
It took me a little while, but
I mined helium for about 10 months and made $5. Now that is because of my location. I'm not going to blame the helium network for that, but that was my experience. Terrible, man. Real quick, Felipe Palma, thank you so much for the CLP. What is CLP? CLP.
I think he's in South America, I believe. He's a client of mine.
Oh, thank you, man. 10,000 CLPs. Yeah. Thank you so much. He says, what are the 3 best GPUs? Upsilon for Flux, by the way. We're going to let you answer that first. What do you think the 3 best GPUs for mining Flux are?
Oh, that's a tough question. I know the 20 series are the number one for efficiency, for watt, solutions per watt that you're getting. I know I got a Flux rig put together, and I got like a couple 2060s, 2070, 2080 Ti in there. Runs a little bit hot. I'm not sure if that's normal with those 20 series cards, but I have it downstairs with the lava of heat coming off the rest of the mining equipment. But yeah, supposedly those ones are the best ones. Believe it or not, in the older generations.
Isn't that crazy? I wonder why that is. I wonder if it's like, is it the memory? Is it because it's so compact or dense? I guess would be a better word.
No, I looked into it a little bit, and it's something to do with the way the algorithm is, right? So like on Flux, you got the Zelhash, Equihash algorithm, which is different than like Ethereum algorithm and whatnot. But supposedly it's the way the GPU processing core can calculate floating point numbers versus integer numbers, like calculations. One has more of these units inside than the other, so it's actually able to perform better in that algorithm. So it's kind of weird how it works, but that's pretty much the answer, I think.
So that makes me wonder if the 40 series would actually be good on Flux. I wonder.
To
be exciting.
Question. I know the 2080 Ti right now is king.
Right. On Flux, like, absolutely.
As far as power goes, and what you get, hash rate to power ratio, I think nothing's going to beat the 28. Now, well, hold on. Me and Yeti have actually had this conversation. The 2060s actually aren't bad either if you can tune them right. You know, I think it's just the 20 series cards definitely. I don't know about any 30 series cards that do excellent on it compared to the 20 series cards, but it's kind of hard to say.
Quick pause. Crypto Craig with the $25.50. DJ Mon's chair fund, bro. You need it. Everybody keeps donating to the DJ Mon's chair fund. Guys, hold on. Upsilon Mining, what do you think, man? Rate my chair 1 to 10, okay? 10 being the best. Do I need a new chair? Everybody keeps pressuring me.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's still functional, man. You can still sit in it, right?
Look at that. And Hawk, let's do a contest. All three of us. Let's do a contest for all three of us who has the best chair. I want you to put a 1 in chat if it's me, 2 if it's Hawk, and 3 if it's Upsilon.
A lion does not concern himself with the opinions of sheep when it comes to
I don't
chairs.
care. Pull your chair out and let me see that shit. 1, 2, or 3. 1
Oh
for
my
me.
God.
1 for me. 2 for Hawk. 3 for Upsilon. Who has the best chair, chat?
I can't. What are we doing?
My
here?
chair is so low, man. I don't know. It's just a crappy chair. You know, it's like a
I'll
bar
buy you a
chair.
new chair. I need your no, Panda. Don't buy my damn chair. But guess what? Hold
Shout
on,
out
guys.
Red Panda. Red Panda, guys.
Shout
in
out
the
to
building.
Red Panda. But can your guys' chair do this?
There we go with this stupid comparison. He did this to me the other night.
Mine doesn't do that.
Aha, that's bonus points, chat. That's bonus points.
See, DJ, what you need is you need the mesh. You need the mesh back. You're missing the mesh back.
Okay.
How can I have the mesh?
You know, I got this chair. Listen, guys, I am one of the cheapest people you'll ever meet, okay? When I used to be a Twitch streamer on my other...
No shit.
Your words are hurtful, Hawk. When I used to be a Twitch streamer on...
I'm sorry.
On DJ Waters 22, right? I actually got this donated to me. I never asked it. My viewers were like, did the same thing because I had a way shittier chair than this one, and they all made a fund for me to buy a chair, and that's how I got this chair about 6 years ago. So it's kind of like the pressure is coming on, and I'm not asking for it, but it's like the pressure is coming on 6 years later. If people want me to buy another damn chair, and I'm just like, so cheap, dude. I'm so cheap. But anyways, dude, so yeah, if you guys didn't know, Upsilon Mining, or did we hit 1K yet? Did we hit 1K? Let me see.
I think it was like 935 or something like that.
935. Come on, guys. Hold on. Upsilon Mining. We are 50-50 partners on the Flux node store, man. And this dude, he's the genius. He's the one who came up with the idea. Man, he's the tech guy. This guy's freaking brilliant.
Thanks, man.
I don't provide much. I'm kind of useless. I'll be honest. But guys, come on.
Yeah, you provide the entertainment.
I provide the entertainment, whatever that's worth. So please subscribe to him, man. He's 35 away from hitting the big 1,000 that he can finally. What's the word? When you get paid?
Monetize.
He's finally monetized.
Yeah.
Come on, man. 35
$10
viewers.
a month, man. Yeah.
Oh, please. Oh crap! Yeah, that's Social Blade. That's not even your. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I posted it. You
posted it. Hawk got me. Also, please do subscribe to Hawk Crypto, man. Come on. But yeah, it's a big accomplishment, man. You're so close to getting that 1,000, dude. So what are the questions you got for us? Concerns, comments? What did you think so far of what you've heard?
I think everything sounds great, man. You guys had the exact same plan I have, but I think we all influence each other a little bit. Like, you know, I might watch a Hawk video, I might watch a DJ Mines video, you might watch a Red Panda video, and it all is kind of, we come together and we meld and almost do the same strategy. So like I'm doing what you guys are doing basically. I switched like literally 75% of my shit over to Ergo, and I got a couple rigs on Flux. There's only a few left on Ethereum, but that's only because I'm waiting for the payout on those on the Ethereum pool. Once that's done, I'm gonna switch over everything to Flux and Ergo pretty much.
Listen, I follow the Red Panda financial advice. Whatever Panda does, I do. That's what I do.
You know what's really funny, man? So I got on Ergo, like 5 days ago, and I was making a decent amount of money. We all started making videos on it, and now my 9 gigahash on Ergo is making the same as my 2.5 gigahash on Flux. Because of all the videos, not just my video, but like everybody's videos start talking about it, the difficulty's gone up like 5x. So yeah, man. Oh my god.
Upsilon, you're up to 976, my brother.
976.
Nice.
Can we get this guy to the big 1K? He deserves it, man. Upsilon Mining, please do subscribe, man. Awesome dude, man. I'm telling you, this guy's a freaking genius. All right.
Thanks, man. So everyone's getting their nodes set up, right? I mean, we're very thankful for everyone who's already purchased. It's been pretty good so far. So
Thank
I'm
you.
a big believer in Flux. I really,
Dude,
think
I have to come down from the Daniel Keller high right now.
Yeah, he's awesome. Dan's awesome.
I just
But
came down from like, all right, now I won't go to sleep. I'm good.
You know what's funny, guys?
And Jeff was good too. That was the start. The start for me, the excitement. Everybody's been great, but the start for me was CW. I think we started with CW, right?
CW was our first caller, man.
Yeah, we started on this high, dude. And I'm just like, oh my god. Then we had a guy with 300 ASICs, and I'm just like, holy cow, dude, it's been crazy tonight. Now you're on here, and you guys are doing everything. It's awesome.
That's awesome, dude. Okay, see, we got a question from Custom Computing. If you're playing 4D chess, you don't do anything the masses do. Do something others what the YouTubers tell you to do. Do something other than what the YouTubers tell you to do. Well, this is something that I've learned from YouTubing and just obviously watching YouTubes. Once the YouTubers start talking about it, it's a little too late, right? So, that's another reason. I don't know why I keep mentioning it. I got into Raven coin about 5 days ago, and then all of a sudden it's 60% up, right? So, if you find a decent coin, man, that's a good advice right there. Try to get in it before the YouTubers do, because once they do, everybody jumps on, and it's not as profitable.
Come on, guys. He needs 15 more subs at 985. Come on, let's do it.
15 more subs.
What do you guys think about Ethereum Classic? Are you guys bullish on it, bearish on it, long term? What do you guys think? You got any strategy for that, Hawk?
After tonight, listening to a few different people, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Charles Hodge, I can never pronounce this guy's name correctly. I'm so sorry. Hoskinson, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to butcher the whole thing. He did a video about ETC, and then he was, basically push, say Ergo is the way to go. Listening to him, I don't, this is an educated guy. I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel. I gotta sleep on it. DJ.
Stop the cap.
What do you want me to do? You capping right now. You're fence
What's
sitting.
happened?
You're fence sitting, bro.
Yeah, I'm fence sitting. Of course I am. Nobody knows what's gonna happen.
But I don't with the bird. He didn't ask all that crap.
I don't know, man.
All right, I'll go.
I don't know what I think about
go.
ETC.
Okay.
I don't know what I think about it. I don't have an opinion at the moment.
For Ethereum Classic, I mean, it is the true Ethereum, right? It really is. They never, quote unquote, betrayed anybody. So in that sense, I do support them, right? You know what I mean? Is there a lot going for Ethereum Classic? Not really. However, there's a lot of money, maybe not for the miners as much, unless you're doing ASICs, but there's a lot of money in Ethereum Classic. I don't see Bitmain all of a sudden pulling out, right? We got some massive corporations that are mining on that, and there's a lot of money in Ethereum Classic. So I do think it will do well. However, as a GPU miner trying to compete against those ASICs, the A10s, your Jazz miners, what's the little one that everybody likes? The little boxes that are super popular.
iPolo?
The iPolo, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's as a GPU miner with your 3080, with your 3090. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like Ethereum Classic is the way to go for a GPU miner. Although if you had an ASIC already, a V1, or like I said, Jazz miner, any of those, I think it would do just fine if you have ASICs. But, I think something like Flux is awesome in Ergo for a GPU miner because simply you're not competing against ASICs, right? It's somewhat fair. And I think that's really great. So that's my 2 cents on it.
They level the playing field.
Yeah. And if they do find out, like they all said today, if they do find out there are ASICs, they'll adjust the algorithm as needed. So it's my 2 cents.
Yeah, guys. I mean, I got 5 Jazz miners. Literally, I collected these Jazz miners as the prices were dropping on them. So I'm hoping, I got 6 years until the DAG file reaches 5 gigabytes on those. So that's a lot of time to mine on ETC, and that's a lot of time for the coin value to go up a lot, right? So,
yeah.
It's going to.
Yeah.
Eventually, it has to, right?
Right.
Oh yeah.
It has to. It's just the rules of supply and demand, especially with, all these people. Bitmain put what, $10 million into it or something like that. I read. What was it, DJ?
Yeah. It was 10 million. To be honest with you, when I heard 10 million, I wasn't very impressed. I feel like that's not a lot of money.
They put it towards the development or something. They didn't fire.
Yeah, I feel like for development that, I mean, to you and I, like, yeah, 10 mil is a lot, but like as far
That's
as
the
like
thing
a
in the
massive
video
project.
we saw today. The video that I saw the video, and Charles said, I can't pronounce his last name, the Cardano guy. He said that they didn't really have any development going. That's where that money is going for, getting these developers there, because who wants to work on ETC? What are they doing?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
That was his point. I think it was on his Twitter or something like that.
Well, I don't even know what Ethereum Classic needs to do, though, to be honest. What else? I mean, it just depends if people stick with Ethereum, or which I don't know why they wouldn't, to be honest with you, or if they want to swap over to Ethereum Classic. But I don't really see the benefit if you're like on an NFT, or if your project is specifically on Ethereum to switch over to Ethereum Classic. Now, switching over to Flux sounds like it's going to save you a crap load of money, so that would make sense. But like switching from Ethereum to Ethereum Classic, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody knows in the chat, or you guys know, I'm not sure what the point of that would be.
Switching from Ethereum Classic to Flux?
Yeah, so like if you're on the ecosystem of Ethereum, right? Like what would the incentive be to move over to Ethereum Classic? Like whether that's NFT, whether that's your actual coin running off of Ethereum, whether
to move to ETC to Flux, or from Flux to ETC?
No. Ethereum to ETC.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, maybe they don't, maybe it's I'm just thinking logically here, maybe it's not that hard of a switch as it would be maybe going to Flux. So maybe a lot of people will naturally migrate, just because, it's basically the same thing. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. Maybe I could be wrong.
No, I read that too, Hawk. Yeah, it's easier to transition like a decentralized app that you have in Ethereum to Ethereum Classic, because it's like the same base level code, right? That's written on.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I don't know that they would need to move though. Like just pretend you're Solana or something. Like, why would you need to move?
It depends on what the prerogative of these projects are. If they're big proof of work supporters, they're going to jump ship, right? If they like the security of proof of work and how robust it is versus proof of stake, they're going to jump ship, and they already are. I know there's been a few NFT projects that have already jumped ship off Ethereum to ETC. I've read that recently. I don't know which one, so don't quote me on it. But people are going to make their decisions based on like there's a. I know a lot of people are going to give me this now. Here we go. Okay. There's a lot of talk. Is the proof of work system even going to work on Ethereum? I mean, a lot of these companies that built on top of Ethereum. Proof of stake. Sorry, I'm getting tired, guys. I apologize.
No problem.
Proof of stake. Is proof of stake even going to be, is the network not going to go down? There's projects, $1 million projects, people that have invested tons of money built on top of this, and now they feel like maybe that ETH is risking it for them. They might jump ship just to not have to worry about it. It's a good point, right? Like why would we risk our network going down? God forbid, if all else fails, we'll just go to ETC, call it a day. They have the security, they have the decentralized atmosphere. We'll just stick there. You know what I mean? So
yeah, fair enough.
Just my opinion. I mean, why risk it, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think next week's gonna be have a lot of our questions answered, you guys. Like once that hash rate starts flooding ETC and all these other coins, we'll kind of know what's gonna happen, because I'm half, expecting to shut rigs off. Like if the profitability is not there, we're losing a shit ton of money on electricity. Then
my iPolo went from $8 a day to $3 a
like
day.
I got 5 jazz miners, right, man? And my electricity rate's around like 12 cents Canadian per kilowatt hour, and that's like 10 cents roughly, right?
Yeah,
and I'm only making about $32 US per day on all 5 of those jazz miners, roughly.
Wow, dang, things have changed.
Not including electricity. Yeah, that's in the pool. So next week when it gets hammered by all these other ASICs, I don't know what that's going to be. If a jazz miner is going to make like $2 a day or whatever. But at the end of the day, those are my most efficient hardware. Like if those don't stand, they're like a last man standing kind of thing, then no GPU will survive.
Well, I think the good thing we heard tonight, from CW, Jeff and Daniel Keller, was these networks they're ramping up. They're getting ready to take the hash rate, right? Yeah. And that's a good thing for us to hear. Like I got to be honest with you. I'm running a business, so most people, they at-home miners have a different mindset. Me, I got to do what's good for my clients, and I got to do what's good for my own farm. And to hear that everybody's coming together, you know, and the projects are not enemies, and you know they're ramping up and they're preparing for it, is music to my ears. Like I can finally feel like a little bit more relaxed. You know, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly. Like Brian Hollywood said, it's gonna be uglier than my first girlfriend.
Absolutely. Like for me, if it really comes down to it, I will temporarily shut down. Obviously, that's not the goal, obviously, but I mean, I know it's not a very popular opinion, and most people won't recommend this, but like, I would buy the coin if I had to. You know what I mean? With that same electric. Let's just pretend I'm using, I don't know, $1,500 in electric. Well, I still believe in Ergo, nothing changed. I still believe in Flux, nothing changed. So I'll just spend maybe 1,000 of that, or maybe up to 1,500 of that. Just buy the coin straight up, you know, and still get involved with the project, still build that, and then when it is profitable again, come back online. But yeah, obviously, I would like to or prefer to keep mining throughout it. But we'll see, man. According to when merge, I just checked it out. It's 3 days and 21 hours approximately from now.
DJ,
so,
not to cut you off, guys. We need 8 more people. Upsilon mining.
Upsilon
8
mining.
More people.
Tell
Come on,
your
we're in
baby
single
mama.
digits. We're in single digits. Get them to 1,000. Come on, we can do it. There's over 100 people here.
There's over
we can do
100
it.
people here. Upsilon mining is only 8 away. I'm trying to find it, man. I'm trying to.
And then when you're done, hit me up because I'm hitting 2,000. Thank you.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Come on, man. 8 away, and then Hawk. I think you're like 140 away.
Yeah, I'm not far.
From
I'm
2K?
not far, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's been a blessing. The community's been great to me, man, and I don't even know, man. Like I'm so like Misfit Mining, Chum Change really put me on the map, man, and I owe it a lot to him. So him, like Red Panda, you DJ, you guys have been. I mean,
much love.
You guys are my brothers, man.
All right, Upsilon, we gotta get next one, man.
All right, guys.
Much love, bro. Thanks for calling in, bro.
Yeah, man. Bye, Larry.
Take care, brother.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to kick gas because then you get kicked. Okay, this guy's
He's got 1K. Congratulations. He's got 1K. We did it.
He did it? We did it? Oh, shout out to Crypto Greg for the $25. Did I read this out? Oh, yeah, the chair fund. Yo, shout out to you, man. And, dude, do you have a mic? Abdullah? Oh, I don't know how to say your name. Okay, since you don't have a...
Abdel Hamid.
Do you no webcam? I'm not gonna. I don't know. It's too risky. So he asked, "Hi, DJ Miner." Miner. Everybody calls me. Why do people call me Miner? It says Mine. Hi, DJ Miner. Ask you question. Was the best GPU profitable after Ethereum merge, bro?
Oh my God, that's the hardest question.
It's so hard to ask. Like, what algorithm? Safest bet probably like a 3070. I think. I'm guessing. Upsilon Mining, 1K. Congrats, buddy. I'm just guessing 37. I don't know. I'll tell you this, Hawk.
Listen.
I'm so glad that like early on I figured out, probably within like 4 months of mining, like, oh, I need to stop buying 36 Ti's, and I focused way more on 3070s when there were so many people out there in the comment section that's like 36 Ti is just as good, bro. It's $100 cheaper. And now we are seeing the effects. If you look at Ergo, if you look at Flux, if you look at Raven, if you look at pretty much all the other coins, the 3070 is significantly better wattage
It is.
and performance.
I agree. I bought 48 3060 Ti Founders Editions, so I know.
You know, yeah. Like
The rest are
I still have
3070s.
20 or so 36 Ti's, but way more 3070s.
Oh, man, this has been great, man.
It's been great.
I am just like, oh, dude, this is awesome.
Sick, dude. Any last callers? Hawk, you know, he's his age. I gotta go beat up Red Panda Mining. Now, Red Panda Mining, you know what? He's not even gonna show up to StarCraft. He told us that last week.
He's not. He's
not.
been making me. Oh my God,
That's what I'm saying. We're not even. She's like, I'm coming, dude. We log in. We play like a game for an hour or so. He doesn't show up. So Red Panda, we're not even betting on Red Panda to show up this time. He's a liar. Chair fund. Thank you so much, man. There's no such thing as chair fund though. I'm not looking to that. So I don't think we have any more callers. Final call. I'll give you 60 seconds. If not, it's been a pleasure with all of you. Please do check out how Crypto. He's trying to hit 2,000 viewers. He did just make a video. It was on. I can't say the title because my channel. But
no, I actually. Oh, surprise. Oh, well, that video is not there anymore.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, Chili, what's up, buddy? I've been seeing a lot of you guys, by the way, saying hello and everything. Please know I love you. CW Hawk, this has been great. Love it. Now, is this CW from Ergo or is this a different CW?
Yeah, it's the same. That's CW.
Is that the same one? Because I thought.
Yeah, he's in here watching. No, it's him.
I thought CW's YouTube name was slightly different. I hate you, Hawk. Don't even get me started. Red Panda didn't deny it though. Pocket Change, always being loyal. We much appreciate you. And dude, for anybody who missed it, Leaky Dan actually said some good stuff on our stream.
Dude, he gave out
some good stuff.
Yeah, some material, man. Like I was just like, is he really like? I thought he said in the chat too. He said check your backstage, and I was like, I was waiting for you to catch it, and then he came on later on. So that was always man. I
feel bad about that. He's unless I heard it wrong, Hawk. Correct me if I'm wrong. He was asked about Neoxa, and he said he thinks it would be on there.
They said they're working on it. They're going to put it on there. I mean, listen, I've had, I know what you're going. I'm locked out of this Neoxa wallet, okay? Like, but listen.
Stop the cap.
How much was it? Remind the viewers.
A lot.
Would you mind telling us, Hawk?
468,000.
Stop the cap.
just a smooth $500,000.
But listen, so Yeti's working on it.
Good.
But listen, all seriousness though, it's not just me. There are a lot of people who even have their passwords and their seed phrases and all that, and they still can't get in. I've had people message me on Discord, no cap. Okay? Like, all seriousness, people are hitting me up. Hey man, if you get it unlocked, let me know, please. Don't hit the button. Don't
Stop
do
the
it.
Cap.
So like even Chili lost a lot in that wallet.
Yeah, he did. He did.
You know,
actually.
I'm still mining it now. I'm rebuilding the bag, but like it's they go with these. Listen, man, like nothing against Neoxa and its developers. It's a great concept. It really is. I just don't like the fact that they get these cheap core wallets and there's not a lot of they're just turnkey wallets, man.
I gotta cut you off, bro. It's a brand new project. Of course it's on a core wallet.
It's awful.
Of course, that's how mining is. Have you ever mined like Ravencoin Lite? I don't know.
No.
Everything, dude, starts not everything. Most things start on like a core wallet, bro. It's like a brand new project.
Listen,
it does suck. I'm not saying it doesn't suck, but
sucks, and it's lazy in my opinion. If you were planning to build a big project, you don't DJ. If you're gonna be a truck driver, okay, you're not gonna start in a Honda Civic. You're gonna buy a truck, okay? Like you got to do it the right way. You got to get the right gear to move forward. You can't start cheap, and it just ramificates. There's problems with that. Now you got a bunch of people with locked up Neoxa that can't get into this cheap ass QT wallet.
It's your
fault. God only knows. It is no. Hold on. You're right. You're right. But there's got to be a recovery. There's got to be a way to, I have the DAT file. We have the files. What about the people who can't log in with their passwords and their seed phrase?
Wait, hold on. You have the original file and seed?
I have the DAT file. Yeah, of course. I have the DAT file.
Okay.
And we're trying to crack the DAT file. You can't do it without the DAT file. If you don't have the DAT file, it's impossible.
Well, that's how crypto works. It's like this, right? Like, let's say...
I understand that, but understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
There are people who have their passwords, everything they need, and they still can't get in. They're locked out. I can show you these messages on Discord.
Now, if
at least 5 people.
Now, if that's the case, I do feel bad. If that's the case, right? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I won't cap it, but...
I'm not. I have no reason to lie. I
don't think you're lying. Yeah. It's not the same. Red Panda Mining says it's not the same. Bad analogy.
Stop the cap.
I love you, Panda.
Defend yourself, Hawk, against Red Panda Mining.
How do I can't compete against Red Panda Mining.
Come on, bro.
Panda's right. He wins.
If it was me, you'd be arguing, bro. We ain't going
because you're wrong.
Wow, but Panda ain't wrong.
No,
outside investors with big money to start big centralized. No, start new and decentralized. At Hawk, bad take. Laugh my ass off. That's what Red Panda said about you, motherfucker.
But that's not Panda, please call in. Please. Oh my God.
Nah,
Please call in.
he's being soft. He's like, oh,
No, he's not being soft. Call in, Panda. Let's go, Panda. Let's go, Type number 20 right now in the chat if you want Red Panda in here. Screw DJ's 22.
Wow.
Give me a 20 if you want Red Panda. Type 20 if you want Panda. I'm ready to rant. Now I'm awake.
Now he's awake. He was tired and now he's suddenly awake.
Where is he? Get in here.
You can be on your phone if you want, Panda. We don't mind.
This coffee is 3 hours.
Panda, we got 140 people
Stop the cap.
demanding a presence from Red Panda to call in. No, microphone is fine, bro.
Let's go, Panda.
Give us 30 seconds of your time.
Come on, Panda.
Look how many people are spamming that for you, Panda. MR Masternode. Who's that? Sounds familiar.
Come on, he'll call.
Nah, he did call the first day, and oh my God, $50 from TFK. Yo, shout out to my boy. Oh, I forgot to read the other one from CLP. 10,000 CLPs for he said Red Panda Mining call in from Felipe. Thank you very much. TFK, my goodness. Let me see if I can get
Patrick's
him.
like, you could have bought 5 Flux instead of buying that coffee.
Crypto Craig coming in with the huge 20.
Come on, Panda. Where are you, Panda?
Calling TFK.
He'll do it. He'll come in. I'll summon the Panda. I'm gonna summon the Panda. Where is he? I'm on the floor on my hands cleaning the goddamn floor. Come on, just call in for a minute.
I don't know why I can't show your message, TFK, but thank you so much, dude. $50. He says, Panda, join the call. Don't be soft, bro.
2 minutes, Panda. We won't stay long because it's late. I gotta go. I'm gonna get yelled at. Like, come on.
Stop the cap.
What are we doing? I can't call in. Yeah, you can. You can call in on the phone.
He got time to type, but he can't call in.
Got time to scrub the floor.
You know what it is? He probably doesn't have his voice changer. So he's like, I don't want them to hear my real voice.
His voice changer. Come on, Panda. Take a minute, get off the floor, and call your boys.
Get off the floor. Among Us with the 700 czar, says Panda Colin.
Come on, Panda. Everybody wants you to call in. Don't let us down, Panda.
We're all going to unsubscribe to you, Panda.
Yeah,
you're about to lose 148 148 subs.
He gets enormous pressure. He's like, I got a new house, I got all this stuff going on, and I gotta stop scrubbing the floor because DJ and Hawk want to talk. Come on, Panda, where are you?
Thank you, TFK. Appreciate the kind words, my boy.
Guys, it was just a joke. Don't
unsub. Panda's our boy.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He's our boy. He's helped us out.
No, it's okay, Panda.
Why said he can't join?
We're just joking, bro. It's good. You're good, bro. Much love. All right, so I think that's it. Wow, God tier stream. Thank you so much, Hawk. Again, please check out Hawk Crypto. Tell us about your hosting business one more time.
Okay, so this facility is maxed out. So me, in conjunction with GPU Risers, we have a brand new facility. We've come together. We merged companies in regards to hosting only. He still has GPU Risers. I still have Hawk Crypto Mining. But for hosting, we've come together. And Red Panda says, at Hawk, I will get the Red Panda army on your ass.
Oh, they do have a big army. All right.
Yeah, they do have a big army. Okay, I got Chump, DJ, Yeti, Chili, the Mining King, and I think that equals to 50,000 subscribers. And the hobbyist, but he's like a sellsword, so you have to pay him to get on your team. But anyway.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, watch out. I got Nico. Guys, do me a favor. Say a prayer for Nico. His father. Remember Nico, the big guy that was in
the cop. Oh yeah, Nico messed you up.
Yeah, say a prayer for Nico, guys. His father was diagnosed with something with cancer. Please, guys, say a prayer for my boy. My heart is bleeding out to him right now, and his family's really worried. His dad and him are very, very close. So, definitely prayers on that, man. Kind of sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
But anyway, yeah. So hosting. Yes, the new facility is going to be. Done probably. We just got done negotiating the lease. We're going to sign soon. The owners want to be involved, so they're going to build everything out. We should be in the next few months. Now, what I'm going to do temporarily for the orders that I've already taken is I have another place that I can move all the units temporarily. Someone's doing me a favor while waiting for the new place, but the new place is going to be massive. We're kind of jumping ahead. So it's going to be great. If you guys are interested in hosting and you got some time, you want to wait, send me an email. We're going to be at even cheaper rates right now because the new place is going to have a negotiated rate. I'm not going to say it right now because it's not set in stone. I was only told, but I don't want to jinx myself. So,
yep.
But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's, you know, I don't want to waste. I don't, you know, my whole motto with this is I don't want to move fast. I just want to move correctly. You know, and that's the whole thing with me and GPU Risers. We're trying to move correctly in the right direction. It's a big investment. It's huge. I mean, Panda, speaking of which, has even offered to come and help us because this is how big this undertaking is. 1 megawatt, 3 within the first year is on contract.
Nice.
So, you know, it's gonna be big. If you guys are interested, send me an email. It's on my page. Don't go to my website. I gotta redo it. Just go get my email in my descriptions of my videos.
And do you have your own Discord or do you share with Misfit Mining?
No. I'm on the Misfit Mining. I will stay on Misfit Mining. I have no plans of making my own Discord. If you go to Misfit Mining on the top, you'll see Hawk hosting. Hawk hosting. And I'll just post updates in there. If you scroll down, you can get down to the Hawk's Nest, and you guys could ask me anything you want. And there's a special membership section for the Golden Hawks. Appreciate you guys, everybody, for being members and stuff. So,
yeah. Okay. So yeah, please. There's my link for my Discord, Twitter. Also, Hawk. Like I said, please check him out. Hawk Crypto. He's in the Misfit Mining. He has his own section in there. So the Misfit Mining Discord has like what was it? Chomp, you, Mining King, Max, Mad Electron, Teaspoon, Sebs,
Alter Component.
Seb. So yeah, you can break down.
Teaspoon.
Yeah, definitely get in contact. Shout out to Misfit Mining. Love those dudes and gals. And
guys, Misfit Mining's got a great Discord. There's there's stuff for UK miners, pictures. I mean, Trump has really put together an awesome, overclock stuff. Whatever you guys need, it's in there. We're always willing to talk. And sometimes when we're not working, we get in the channels, we play StarCraft, we stream it. So if you guys want to hang out, always.
Yep. All right. We love everybody. Peace out. Much love. Have a great evening.
Take care, guys.
All right. All right, dude. Hold on. Let me...